Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a story about what if Naruto wins the Chunin exam Sasuke bashing. Before I start, please support for more amazing content, and do consider subscribing to my channel and share this video with your friends. This is written by Hakureisaiga and link in description and support writer. Let's start the video. Chapter 1 The Sharpened Blade. Blade fell to the ground as he watched Drake burning away into ashes due to the Daystar weapon. But soon he felt himself fading away as he was warned about the possibility of the weapon affecting his vampiric side. While I protected Abigail, she will carry on mine and Whistler's legacy, Blade thought as he succumbed to the darkness. Limbo Blade heard a soft voice calling his name. At first, he thought it was his mother, yet this feminine voice had a commanding tone behind the softness. Who are you? The vampire hunter asked. I'm God, the voice said, but call me Kami, I like the Japanese version of my name. Blade chuckled, well, God actually exists. I am guessing that Judgment Day came early and I'm the first one to have my fate decided. Lucky me, so which is it? Heaven or hell? Kami had a tick mark on her face. Quit being such a smartass, Blade. I am keeping your soul in limbo because I need you to do something for me. Blade retorted, find someone else, Kami. I am not interested. Kami said, I will not. You are the only one capable of doing this mission. Blade said, why should I? Kami retorted, 1. You are supposed to be alive, 2. Abigail will die by vampires instead of old age with 4 children, and 3. This task is to find yourself and lose that attitude of yours. I already have to deal with Setsumi acting like that. Blade was quiet for a moment, and then answered, fine, what do I need to do? Kami smiled as she waved her hand and a picture came up. Blade looked to see a blonde boy with soft cerulean eyes and 3 whisker-like marks on each cheek. His name is Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze, the son of Minato Namikaze, the Kuroi Senko and Yondaime Hokage and Kushina Uzumaki of Whirlpool. Naruto in this picture became the Jinchuriki of Kyuubi no Kitsune sealed by his father, resulting in his death. His mother died due to stress of the Kyuubi's Yukai during labor. A/N. Before anyone points out that Blade doesn't know anything about the Narutoverse, Kami made sure to implant Blade with the understanding of the world in his head before he woke up. Blade felt a little sorry for the child as he looked at him. Kami continued on, for the first 5 years of his childhood without parents, he has been poisoned, beaten, stabbed, stoned, burned and had at least 50 assassination attempts on his life. He also tried to commit suicide 15 times all by his own village. Blade clenched his fist. Who the hell would try to assassinate a child, he said, bristling in anger. Sure, he holds the harbinger of death inside him, but it is dead. It is not like it reincarnated as him. Kami shook her head at the irony of his words. Unfortunately the civilians, along with some of the Jounin and Chunin, don't agree with your statement, which is why I need you to train him in weaponry, archery, martial arts, and demolition. Blade said, that is not the full reason, is it? Kami smiled, yes, you know what it is like to have something done to you without your full consent and the treatment of being unique. Do you accept? Blade said seriously, I will accept, Kami. He will be molded and shaped as a perfect blade. Kami nodded, good, your spirit will harbor in his body along with the Kyuubi. In his mind time is different and there you will train him for 7 years. Also set up a training regimen for the child since he will need to get the physical experience. She waved her hand and the picture changed to Naruto at 5 years old being chased by a mob. Here is Naruto at 5 years old. I am counting on you, Daywalker. Blade nodded as he jumped through the portal. As he traveled across space and time, he thought, beware, Konoha, because you don't who the fuck you are going to deal with. Mindscape man, his mind is fucked up, it must be the result of Kyuubi being sealed here. Blade muttered to himself. Who dares to enter my domain? A booming voice suddenly cried out. Blade walked a bit forward to see a cage with the seal in the middle, and a pair of red, glowing eyes behind it. Me, fox bitch, got a problem with it? The vampire hunter said. Kyuubi growled, leave now or face the consequences. The boy is mine to control. I will have him break down, and take him at his weakest moment, then he will release the seal and I will be able to destroy my master, and avenge my family. That bastard caught me at my weakest moment, and I will do the same to him once I am free. Blade deadpanned, so you got caught because you were PMSing? Now that is a damn shame. Kyuubi roared, you dare to mock me? The fox upped its paw at Blade, but the hunter simply pulled out a gun and fired a few rounds into the appendage. Blade said in a menacing tone, you will do no such thing to the boy. Due to your rage, you condemned yourself and this boy to a living hell. If you had been alert, you would have your family and he would have his. As long as I am here, you will not touch this boy. Kyuubi snorted at him, please, you insignificant mortal, my plan is to only kill the ones responsible for this prison. My so-called friend, Uchiha Madara, requested me to give one of my kids to his subordinate, Orochimaru, for experimentation. I refused him for that since we made a pact that we would never use our family for personal purposes. When I returned to the den, I found that they both had killed all 5 of my children and became vengeful. I raced to find him only to be caught in his ability of mind control. I could not fight it like I used to because my mind was preoccupied, and the next thing I knew I was fighting that man who sealed me. Once I was close to being sealed, he realized that I was controlled and whispered that he was sorry, and then I woke up here. Kyuubi's eyes burned with rage and hate. That is why I will take over this boy for my revenge. Blade closed his eyes and replied, Kyubi, there are no words to describe your feelings you have, but this path you are trying to take will only lead you to you and the boy's destruction. If you train him in controlling your chakra and what is called again, jutsu, I am sure he will help you find and lead your oppressors to justice. Kyubi pondered this proposition for a moment and mumbled out, fine, damn it, but if he so much slacks off, I'm going back to my original plan. Blade rolled his eyes behind his shades, yeah, whatever, plushie. Now I need to inform our vessel of the training. Naruto, currently our young hero, was running away for his life from the mob again. The boy ran in circles, twists, and through alleyways that only he knew how to navigate through to shake off his would-be murderers. Come back here, you damn demon, so we can kill you! You killed our yandere, now you pay with your blood. Naruto turned into a nearby alleyway as they shouted death threats at him. When the mob turned, they found him out of sight and began to search for him. Naruto waited and listened until there was completely utter silence, and then he lowered the camouflage fence tarp. Finally I lost them, the Kyubi Jinchuriki thought. Yes, good job, kid, I must say I am impressed, but we need to work more on your speed. A voice said to him. Naruto jumped and whispered as he looked around in panic. Who are you? Please don't hurt me. The voice sighed, damn it, hold on a minute. Naruto answered, what dash? Suddenly he became tired and slumped behind the trash cans, clear from sight. Mindscape, again. Naruto suddenly woke up and saw a dark-skinned man with a black trenchcoat with matching armor and boots complete with shades. Hey kid, he said, who are you? Why are we in a sewer? You aren't going to hurt me, are you? The boy suddenly berated the man with his question. Geez, those damn villagers made him paranoid and fearful. Blade thought. Blade answered, no, I am not going to hurt you. My name is Blade and this is your mind, not a sewer. I called you here because I was sent here to train you in Kenjutsu, Taijutsu, and Demolition. Naruto said, what is Demolition? Blade corrected with a smirk, Demolition, which is the art of making things go boom. Naruto smiled, oh, but wait then, who is going to train me in ninjutsu and genjutsu? A new voice answered, that is where I come in. Naruto peered behind Blade to see a red-haired woman with 9 tails. She wore a tight red leather suit with matching heels, hugging her curves and 34 C-cups. Naruto suddenly said, pretty. The woman noticed the comment and blushed a little. Like what you see, Naruto-kun? She said, biting her finger. Blade decided at that moment to intervene before Naruto died of embarrassment. Enough, Kyubi, you can play with him later. Kyubi pouted, you are no fun. Naruto stammered, but you are supposed to be dead. Kyubi shook her head, humans can't kill demons no matter how much power they have, the only way to defeat one is to seal it. You were the only one on hand and the yandere had no choice. He felt bad that he had to seal it inside his own son. Naruto said, son? Kyubi continued, I knew by the way he looked at you since that was my last memory of him when I was sealed. Naruto said, but Aji-san told me that I was an orphan and my parents were killed in the attack as civilians. Kyubi said, he told you that because probably both of your parents had many enemies and they would try to kill you. Naruto said, but why me? Blade answered, because he knows you can handle her power since you are his son. He trusts you than any other person. If she were sealed in me at your age, I would have gone crazy, but you never gave up. That is why he chose you, Naruto. Naruto said, but they say I am a demon. Kyubi said, hell no. You are not a demon, Naruto. Imagine that you are a demon hating all humans, what would be the first thing you would do? Naruto answered, I would run around, killing everyone in my path. Kyubi said, correct, you are smarter than I thought you were. Naruto said, I realized that the teachers except Iruka-sensei were more hostile when I showed progress. Blade said, now back to the scenario, have you ever killed anyone before? Naruto shook his head. Then that proves you are not a demon, Naruto. Blade said, you only prove that you are Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze, the son of Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. Naruto nodded with renewed faith in himself, you're right, Blade-san, and I will prove it by getting stronger and protecting my friends. Blade nodded as he thought to himself, Kami was right, this boy has a mysterious power, the power to change people with his words, and I am starting to change. The Daywalker said, let's introduce ourselves, I will go first. My real name was Eric Brooks, but then I changed into Blade aka the Daywalker. I am a half-vampire with all of the strengths and none of their weaknesses except the thirst for blood. My likes are vampire hunting, my car, training, tai chi, my mentor whistler, making things explode. My dislikes are vampires, the thirst, my serum to calm my thirst, assholes and Drake he was a son of a bitch. My hobbies are meditation, training, and blowing stuff up for no apparent reason. My dream is to find a cure to my power, eliminate all vampires, and keep my mentor's daughter alive and safe. Blade then nodded to Kyubi, who whined, do I have to? The man kept staring at her until she huffed, fine. My real name is Yumi aka Kyubi no Kitsune. My likes are the color red, carnage, terror, destruction, mayhem, my kits, blood, and pranks. My dislikes are humans except Naruto, fools, Madara team, Orochi team, and somewhat the yandere. My hobbies are hunting, interrogation, torture, and pranks. My dream is to kill Madara and Orochimaru and find a way to exist on the outside world. Blade and Naruto sweat dropped at her introduction. We all saw that coming. Naruto said, my name is Naruto Uzumaki, my likes are ramen, Hokage-ji-san, Iruka-sensei, Tochi-ji-san, I am Nei-chan, Blade-sensei, and Yumi-sensei. My dislikes are perverts, the villagers, and tests. My hobbies are pranks, drawings, A/N, you will see why I need this, and watching sunsets. My dream is to become the strongest ninja to protect my friends and future family. Blade said, good, now the time in your mind is slow. 1 month here is an hour out there. In here, you will be able to gain the mental experience in the mind, but not the physical. When I teach you, you will perform everything perfectly, if not you will run 5 miles with me throwing stakes at you. Naruto gulped at the statement. Blade smirked, you will be wearing weights on each limb, and they will be raised every 4 weeks. These will not show up in the outside world, but you will feel the effects. Now then, let's begin your training. And so Blade and Yumi trained Naruto each day until he could not even lift a single finger. At age 6, he learned Katan, Hausenka no Jutsu from Yumi, while his stamina and speed increased due to Blade's guidance. At age 7, he learned Futon, Kaze no Tate, and how to fight with knives, stakes, and his all-time favorite, glaives. At age 8, Blade taught him karate and kung fu along with kenjutsu, which resulted Naruto getting his ass kicked on a daily basis. At age 9, Naruto inherited Blade's hobby of explosives, especially learning to make grenades. There were plenty of raw materials to make them in his world. He also learned to smith his weapon and soon made a replica of Blade's pig sticker, A/N. Gotta love that crazy vampire in the first movie. The only bad thing about that year was when Yumi gave Naruto some hands-on experience with the talk, and let's just say that Naruto was scarred for 6 months and blushed heavily at older, cute women. At ages 10 to 11, Naruto was adept in martial arts, and could hold his own against Blade and Yumi for 2 hours. Blade encouraged Naruto's pranks on the village so he can increase his speed and stealth. At age 12, he was highly adept in kenjutsu and demolition. Using the explosives in his escape routes made him a better expert at it. Over time, Naruto, Blade and Yumi became close and confided in each other. His jutsu was mainly Katan and Futon, but mostly Katan since Futon was Yumi's weakest element. Now today was the graduation exam where Naruto could finally graduate, since Naruto agreed to purposely fail the exam 3 times. After all, deception is a ninja's best weapon. Note: Naruto is still wearing the jumpsuit until he gets the bell test. Academy Iruka said, we will now begin the exam. When your name is called, please proceed to the testing room. The jutsu required to perform is the Bunshin no Jutsu. Naruto thought confidently, PSH, kid stuff. Naruto sat up and fell into a light sleep until he heard his name called. He woke up with a yawn and proceeded to the room, where Iruka and everyone's favorite kiss-ass, Mizuki, waiting. Please perform the required jutsu, Iruka said. Naruto nodded and molded his chakra enough. Bunshin no Jutsu. 5 clones appeared beside Naruto, making Iruka become proud of him, while Mizuki inwardly panicked. Damn it all, he was supposed to fail, now I will have to rethink my plan, the Chunin thought to himself. Naruto noticed Mizuki fidgeted a little and filed it in the back of his mind to investigate further. Soon everyone was done and had passed the exam. While the teens' parents came by and congratulate them for passing, Naruto sat under the tree with the swing, feeling the cool breeze brushed his face lightly as he watched the clouds. Then he lifted himself up to notice that 2 women, A/N, those bitches in the anime, gossiping about him with sneers on their faces. Naruto turned his eyes upon them, making them shiver with fear from his emotionless eyes. Then he walked to his favorite hangout, Ichiraku Ramen. Blade said, make sure you limit yourself to 5 bowls. Naruto answered, hell no, this is my chance to pig out. I graduated for Kami's sake, come on, sensei, just this once. Blade sighed, fine, just this once. Damn, you remind me of Hannibal. Naruto leaped for joy as he rushed over to the ramen stand. Hey, Tochiji-san. The old chef turned, well, if it isn't Naruto. How have you been, boy? The jailer answered, I have been great, I finally graduated today, so today is all I can eat day. Tochi smiled, I'm glad, Naruto. So miso ramen? Naruto shook his head, nah, I am feeling beef today. Tochi said, yash, beef, it is. Naruto soon went on a ramen eating frenzy which resulted with him eating up to 35 bowls. Ah, that hits the spot, Naruto said, patting his stomach. Naruto began to pull out his wallet until Tochi said, it's okay, considering the circumstances of your graduation, so this is our present to you. Naruto beamed up at the ramen cook, thanks, Aji-san, I will see you sometime and tell Ayam that I said hi. He ran off to go off for a little night training until he saw Iruka with a look of worry on his face. Iruka-sensei? What is he doing? Naruto thought. Blade answered, judging by the look on his face, it must be something extremely important. Yumi put in her 2 cents, if you're right, Blade, then this is going to be one heck of a battle. I believe just to be safe, you should gather intelligence and help him out if needed. Naruto nodded silently as he followed Iruka into the forest. Iruka, why did Mizuki, of all people, steal that sealing scroll? The scarred Chunin thought. He soon approached a clearing with an abandoned shack, and in the middle of the clearing stood Mizuki with the scroll on his back. You showed up, Mizuki said with a sneer. Mizuki, what are you thinking? Return the scroll back and I'm sure the Hokage will shorten your sentence. Iruka said, trying to persuade his friend and comrade from the path that he was prepping to take. Mizuki laughed. Forget it, Konoha was forever trying to hinder my true potential. With this scroll, I will have more power than ever before and no one will be able to oppose me. Iruka retorted, turn away from this path, Mizuki. If you use that scroll, only suffering and pain will surround your life. Mizuki sneered at him. Naive Iruka, don't you see that I don't care about anybody other than myself? Iruka shouted, what about Tsubaki-chan, what about her love for you, huh? The silver-haired Chunin said, that Mizuki is dead. Iruka bowed his head at his words, so that is the way, huh? Fine, I see how it is. I'm sorry Mizuki, but as your friend, I will stop you even if it means by killing you. Mizuki challenged him, let's see you try, come on Iruka. The two Chunin charged at each other. Iruka aimed a punch at Mizuki's head, but Mizuki countered by blocking and sent a kick to his head. Iruka fell, planting his hands and pushing both feet into Mizuki's torso. Mizuki clutched his stomach, only to allow Iruka to land a series of punches to his face and ribs. Then Iruka kicked him hard to send him flying into a tree. Mizuki coughed out blood while he got up, using the tree for support. Mizuki then flung shuriken at Iruka. The Chunin decided against blocking the shuriken and immediately rolled to the side. Mizuki performed a somersault tackle, sending both of the Chunin to the ground. Mizuki got the upper hand as he began to send blows to Iruka's head. Then he picked up the disoriented teacher and threw him to the ground. Iruka skidded until his back hit the base of a tree hard. Iruka struggled to get up, but Mizuki back-fisted him, making Iruka's jaw dislocate. You asshole, I was going to let you live, even join me, but now you leave me no choice. Mizuki snarled at the fallen Chunin. Mizuki lifted him up by the neck while pulling out an enlarged shuriken. It's over! Mizuki shouted as he moved to stab Iruka. Shink! Both of the Chunin were surprised to see Naruto holding Mizuki's arm. Naruto used that surprise to kick Mizuki away from Iruka. You okay, Iruka-sensei? He asked. Iruka coughed and smiled. I'll manage, Naruto. Mizuki smiled evilly, the demon and the pest. How fortunate, I'll bury you both together. Mizuki proceeded to attack Naruto with the shuriken, but he blocked his arm and sent a fist into Mizuki's stomach. Mizuki keeled forward, placing his face into the perfect position for Naruto to give him a scorpion kick to the face. Mizuki clutched his face, dropping the shuriken, and Naruto ran at him and delivered a roundhouse kick to the face. Mizuki rolled on the ground and made a cross sign with his middle and index fingers, Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. Naruto was about to attack so that the jutsu would be disrupted until Yumi intervened. Naruto, try gloating him into making more clones. Yumi said to him. Blade said, why, wouldn't make more of the bastard. Yumi explained quickly, the Kage Bunshin is not an ordinary Bunshin, they are solid. But it evenly splits the user's chakra up, making the user weakened without the proper chakra capacity. Mizuki has low Chunin chakra level, so it will tire him quickly since this jutsu is a B-rank jutsu. Naruto could perform this jutsu with ease since his chakra levels are Kage level. Naruto shouted, oh come on, Mizuki team, you obviously think that 2 clones are able to stop me. I mean, I'm a demon, I could kill you in a blink of an eye. Mizuki shouted, shut up. Naruto continued, face it, Mizuki. You're weak. Even with that scroll, you are worthless. You will always be weak. Hell, even Sakura can kick your pathetic ass. Mizuki exploded in anger. I'll show you weak. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. Sure enough, 10 clones added, but some of them were panting from exhaustion. Mizuki thought, why am I wait? This jutsu distributes my chakra evenly to the clones. That demon spawn is trying to make me exhaust my chakra, but it will lead to his downfall. The Chunin shouted, I caught on to your little game, demon, and it won't work. Prepare to die. Naruto slowly cracked his neck as the clones surrounded him. Then he rolled his shoulders and cracked his knuckles. Ikuzo, Naruto said as he reacted by aiming a kick to a clone, sending it backwards. Another clone rushed forward to send a kunai into his side, but Naruto turned, grabbing his arm and sent an uppercut with his free hand. Naruto sent chakra to his arm, then grabbed the airborne clone and slammed it face first into the ground, dispelling it. 2 clones jumped from the smoke, using as a cover to ambush Naruto, but the Jinchuriki avoided the attack and moved behind the 2 to silently turn the heads in a sickening crunch, destroying them. One popped out and tried to slash him in his blind spot, but Naruto avoided the wild strike and then sweep kicked him. Before the clone could get up, Naruto jumped up and stomped on his head. The remaining rushed at him with kunai drawn. Naruto grabbed the nearest one and headbutted it, then sent a knee to the stomach, then moved to another, taking his arm, dislocating and breaking the bone in 3 places while kicking a clone. Then he quickly did a roundhouse kick toward one of his clone's head, which connected with another. The last clone turned to run until Naruto tripped him and snapped his neck. Mizuki stood in shock as Naruto ominously towards him. The Jinchuriki said, Mizuki, you will not escape from here. Your lust for power and arrogance will never leave here. The panicking Chunin launched his remaining enlarged shuriken at Naruto and tried to run, but Naruto caught it in the hole and threw it back at him, beheading Mizuki. Then he turned to Iruka, who was proud and shocked at Naruto's abilities and brutality. Are you alright, Naruto? Iruka said. Naruto said, I'm okay if you are talking about the kill, he was a traitor, so I have no remorse for him, just for that lady Tsubaki. Iruka asked, where did you learn how to fight like that? Naruto replied, ninja never reveals their secrets, sensei. Iruka laughed a bit, and then held his bruised ribs, I guess I taught you well. Naruto smiled, that you did, now let's get you to the hospital and return that scroll. Mindscape. After he returned the scroll to the Hokage and dropped Iruka off to the hospital, he retired to his apartment, and traveled to his mind since Blade requested him for one last gift. Blade said, Naruto, I have taught you everything I know, I have nothing left to teach you and sadly my journey with you must separate from here on end. Naruto nodded, of course, sensei, you did told me that Kami was letting you train me for 7 years. I understand that you have to go, everybody has their own path to follow. Blade smirked, I have taught you well, my apprentice. Now I will leave you with one last gift, some of my essence. I figured that I could leave at least a part of me to watch over you. You will have superhuman strength, heightened senses, and a high pain tolerance, that is all I can give you. Naruto replied, meh, better than none. Blade chuckled, heh, I'm gonna miss that attitude of yours. Remember what we always say. Naruto and Blade said in unison, you obviously don't know who you're fucking with. They both laughed a bit for a while. Blade said, alright then, let's begin. I feel that time is of the essence, pun not intended, take my hand now, Naruto. Naruto did as he was instructed and felt some power jumped from Blade to him. He felt his canines grew longer as it coursed through his body and felt some burning on his neck and chest. Then Blade let go, there, the process is complete. Now go out there and kick some ass. The Daywalker said. Naruto felt his canines receded back to normal. You can activate with the command Daystar and deactivate it with the command Nightstalker. Your eyes will be a cloudy blue and your canines will lengthen. That way, you can pass it off as a Kekai Genkai. Blade explained. Naruto nodded. I think I will call it the Daywalker bloodline. Arigato, sensei, I will never forget you. Blade gave him his first smile, as will I, Uzumaki Naruto. Then the vampire hunter faded slowly back to his own world, leaving Naruto alone. Then Yumi came in since she gave them a little privacy. I am gonna miss that man. Well, Kit, you have become a sharpened blade and I will take over your training and up your weights. Naruto nodded at her. She continued, good, now let's get some sleep. Naruto faded back to his world and went to sleep easily, knowing that a piece of his sensei's legacy lives on with him forever. Naruto, now on with the story. Naruto woke up the next morning and dressed himself in black pants and a green shirt with the Konoha symbol embroidered in red and headed to the Hokage's office to discuss his battle with the traitor Mizuki. He walked in the building to the secretary's desk. She looked up and narrowed her eyes at him. Why are you here, demon? Said the secretary. Naruto snarled at her, causing her to jump. You know damn well, bitch. Don't play with me, I'm not in the mood for this. The secretary scrambled to buzz the Hokage up to inform him of Naruto's arrival, while the boy walked up to his office. I hate it when they call me that, Naruto thought, seething in rage. I know, Kit, Yumi said, trying to placate the young warrior. But you can't let them get to you. It would worsen things even more if you lash out at them. Then they would call for your death. Naruto calmed down a bit as he approached the office and walked inside. The Sandame looked up. Hello, Naruto. Naruto gave him a smile. Hey, Aji-san, how you been? Sarutobi said. Fine, and you? I mean, killing at a young age can be traumatizing. Naruto replied. Actually, I'm better now that Mizuki team is dead. He was messing with my tests. Sarutobi shouted. What? Why didn't you inform me of this? Naruto said. Come on, Aji-san, really? It is mostly that the council would let him go and believe that the demon was lying on him. If it was brought up, then it would have caused me more problems. Sarutobi sighed. That may be the case, but suddenly the door busted open to reveal a boy with a weird hat and a blue long scarf around his neck. He lifted his shuriken and charged as he shouted, Old man, I challenge you. Then the boy's foot tripped on his own scarf, causing him to fall on the ground and the shuriken to go flying in the direction of Naruto, who lazily caught it between his fingers and pocketed it. Sarutobi sighed as he put his hand over his face. Konohamaru, why are you here? Konohamaru didn't hear him and instead shouted, Who set a damn trap? A skinny man suddenly came in. I am so sorry, Hokage-sama, I should have paid attention. He turned to see Naruto and scowled at him. Come along, Konohamaru. Let's go. But the boy instead pointed at Naruto. You are the one who set the trap. Naruto shook his head. Kid, there is no trap. Konohamaru shouted, Liar. Naruto simply picked him up by the scruff of his scarf. Put him down. The man shouted. Naruto fixed him a look. Who might you be? The man answered, I'm Ebisu, an elite jonin, and that boy you are holding is the Hokage's grandson. Naruto looked at Ebisu, then at Konohamaru, then back at Ebisu and set him on the ground. Konohamaru thought, he's just like everyone else. Until Naruto cocked his fist and gave Konohamaru's head a good hit. He said, You think I give a flying fuck about who he is related to? Titles aren't but shit to me. Naruto turned to the Hokage. We will finish this conversation later. Naruto stalked off to the village courtyard. Konohamaru decided to follow him, while his tutor was still in shock at Naruto's striking at the honorable grandson. Street Naruto simply sighed. Kid, your stealth sucks. Konohamaru came out from behind the camouflage tarp. Please teach me. Naruto gave him a tired look. You are going to leave, are you? The boy confirmed his question with a nod. Fine. Naruto said, I will teach you. First, we will start with some push-up. Naruto said. Konohamaru said, standing at attention. Boss. Naruto gave him an evil smile. Good, now drop down and give me 100 push-ups. Konohamaru shouted. Nani? Naruto said, make that 150. The boy grumbled at Naruto and began to do his sets of push-ups. A little while, Konohamaru eventually finished and collapsed on the ground. I hate you! Konohamaru wheezed out. Okay, I am going to teach you the ultimate jutsu that defeats all perverts, my patented sexy no jutsu. An hour later, Konohamaru eventually got the gist of it, but it was incomplete due to the cloud effect. They were doing fine until found you. Ebisu shouted. Konohamaru and Naruto tuned to the gasping Jounin. Ebisu said, Come, Konohamaru. Let us not hang out with this trash. The honorable grandson shouted, Hell no! Henge. Konohamaru was then engulfed in smoke to change into a busted brunette woman. Ebisu had a slight nosebleed while he shouted, What vulgarity is this? Konohamaru said, Damn, it didn't work. Naruto replied, Then maybe he needs a little push. Kagebunshin no jutsu. Ebisu thought in shock, he knows the Kagebunshin? Then 15 clones appeared in the clearing. Ebisu got over his shock, smirked as he fixed his shades. I am an elite Jounin, and I am not a pushover like Mizuki. Naruto bristled, You sound like that damn Uchiha. I don't have time to mess with you. Henge. The 4 squads of Naruto transformed into a busted pigtailed woman version of himself, which resulted Ebisu to be propelled in the sky with a massive nosebleed. Naruto changed back. I knew it, he is a closet pervert. I dubbed that harem no jutsu. He turned to Konohamaru. Congratulations, kid, you mastered your first jutsu. Konohamaru cheered. I am one step closer to becoming Hokage. Naruto said, That was a baby step, you have a long way to go, and you can't take shortcuts. Rest assured there will be others who will want to become Hokage. The boy stopped cheering and asked hesitantly, Is that your goal too? To become Hokage? Naruto looked at the sky. My dream is to become strong enough to protect myself and the people close to me. I don't want to be Hokage, but if I have to, I will. Konohamaru said with conviction, Then from now on, we are rivals. I'll beat you and become Hokage. Naruto smiled at Konohamaru. I'll take your challenge, Konohamaru. Remember, to truly be able to attain true strength is to protect the ones you love and care for. With that, Naruto walked away. That Konohamaru, he is interesting, kinda reminds me of myself. He thought. Next morning, Naruto woke up at 6 a.m. to do his daily warm-up, then he made him some pancakes and eggs, then shuffled out the door with his orange jumpsuit and his visage. Academy Naruto sat down a seat next to a brooding emo kid that Naruto never noticed. Hey Naruto, move your ass. A shrilly voice said. Naruto inwardly groaned to see Sakura Haruno. I want to sit to Sasuke-kun. Sakura said. Naruto sighed. Fine, whatever. He moved from his seat to sit next to a shy black-haired girl. Naruto thought, funny, I never noticed her at all. I might as well introduce myself to her. Hey, I'm to say that I never noticed you before seeing that you are shy. I'm Naruto Uzumaki. What's your name? Said Naruto. The girl squeaked out. I am H. Hinata Hyuga. Naruto smiled. I hope to be working with you, Hinata-chan. Hinata blushed a bit and turned away, leaving Naruto to contemplate on her reactions. Blushing, shyness, that habit of pushing fingers together. Just then Iruka rushed in. Alright, class, settle down as I call out team matchup. First off, Team 7 will be Haruno Sakura, Uzumaki Naruto, and Uchiha Sasuke. Naruto muttered, son of a bitch. Sakura squealed and shouted, love conquers all, Ino-pig. A blonde girl scowled at her with envy and jealousy. Next, Team 8 will be Aburaim Shino, Hyuga Hinata, and Inazaka Kiba. Team 9 is in circulation, and lastly Team 10 will be Nara Shikamaru, Akimichi Choji, and Yamanaka Ino. Ino wailed, Nuh. Not lazy boy and food boy. Iruka coughed, now your Jonin senseis should arrive shortly. Then a woman with red eyes and dressed in wraps arrived. I'm Yuhi Kurenai. Team 8, come with me. Kiba, Shino, and sadly Hinata moved toward their sensei. Next, a bearded man with a cigarette in his mouth called out, I'm Saratobi Asuma, Team 10, let's go. Ino kicked Shikamaru awake, then dragged him toward their sensei with Choji trailing behind eating a bag of chips as always. 2 hours later, soon everyone including Iruka sensei had gone, leaving a brooding Sasuke, a pestering Sakura, and a bored and slightly pissed Naruto. Naruto then chose to shift into lotus position and began to meditate. Sakura piped up, Naruto Baka, what are you doing? Naruto opened one eye and trained it on her. I'm meditating because I'm bored and pissed at this sensei of ours. If I don't, I will end up trying to hurt her or him. Suddenly the door opened to reveal a silver-haired Jounin with his headband shifted over when I came in. How can I say this? My first impression is I don't have like you guys. Naruto's eye twitched at the comment. Okay, meet me up on the roof in 5 minutes. The man poofed away, and as the 3 teammates walked up the stairs, one of them was growling dangerously. Roof, the Jounin said. Well, then let's introduce ourselves. Sakura asked, what do you want to know? The man replied, your likes, dislikes, your dreams. Naruto said hotly, How about you start off since you are so damn late? The man dismissed the anger in Naruto's voice. Fine, my name is Kakashi Hatake. I have no desire to tell my likes or dislikes. My dream is on a need-to-know basis, and I have lots of hobbies. Next, Sakura said, I'm Sakura Haruno, my likes, insert squeal and blush, my dream, insert high squeal, blush, and possible thoughts of whips. My dislikes are Naruto Baka and Ino Pig. Kakashi sweat dropped. Okay, borderline obsession with Uchiha. Yep, need Anko on this one. He thought. Okay, Emo King, Kakashi said, causing Sakura to scowl and Naruto to snicker. I'm Sasuke Uchiha. I have many dislikes and little likes. I don't have a dream, but an ambition to resurrect my clan and kill a certain man. Kakashi thought, like I suspected, he is obsessed with Itachi. Then the Jonin turned to Naruto. Okay, Blondie, let's go. Naruto said in monotone, likes, not gonna tell you, dislikes, villagers, rapists, perverts, power-hungry bastards, ironic, huh, and most especially fangirls, my dream, to protect everyone I care about. Kakashi said, you forget your name? Naruto shook his head, read the name tag. Kakashi peered closer to see his name tag. Hello, my name is fuck you. Kakashi sweat dropped at it. Besides, you know your name already. Naruto reminded him. Kakashi said, okay, move on, we will do survival training, the real graduation test. Sakura butted in, but we already did that. Kakashi answered, yes, but there is too much graduates, so we use this test to see if you have what it really takes to be genin. The test has a 66% failure rate. Looks of shock appeared on Sakura and Sasuke's faces while Naruto sat there looking bored. The Jinchuriki yawned. Are you done trying to scare us cause that shit ain't working? Kakashi continued, anyway, tomorrow, you have to show your real skills, bring all your weapons and you might skip breakfast, you might throw up. Naruto thought to himself, HM trying to weaken us up, it is not going to work on me, Cyclops. Later that day Naruto henged into a jounin with black shades and brown hair, and bought a bingo book. Let's see. Name Kakashi Hatake, aliases Copy Ninja Kakashi, Sharingan no Kakashi, known for copying 1000 jutsu, Taijutsu C rank, Genjutsu B rank, Ninjutsu rank, status. Approach with extreme caution. Naruto dispelled the henge in an alleyway and said to himself, okay, so ninjutsu is a bad way to go, genjutsu is out of the question, so I'll use taijutsu. It also said that he is chronically late by 2 hours, so that gives me enough time to plan out several plans. Okay, time to get my order, I believe that it should be in now. Naruto walked into his favorite weapons shop ever since that day. Flashback Naruto, you need some weights and weapons to train with, so I need to henge just in case they throw you out. Blade said. A 9-year-old Naruto nodded and henged into a brown-haired boy without whisker marks. He walked inside, the bell rang. Welcome to Higarashi's shop, where the best ninja gear and weapons are made. Naruto nervously said, my name is Daiki. I would like to buy some weights and 20 kunai and shuriken. The owner smiled, I'm Jin, nice to meet you, but first, release that henge. Naruto stiffened, shit, Blade-sensei, what should I do? Blade replied, I sense no ill will from this man, release the henge and if his intentions are harmful, you have my permission to attack with full force. Naruto mentally nodded and released the henge. Ah, so it's you, Jin said. Naruto immediately moved to defend himself until Jin held up his hand in a placating manner. Whoa, calm down, I am not gonna hurt you, alright? I can understand you to be hostile since pretty much everyone says that to you, I bet. Naruto nodded, not letting up his guard. Jin sighed, look kid, I know you don't trust me, but I'm not like those stupid villagers. I know you are discriminated because of your condition. Besides, if that condition kicked in, you would have killed us by now. Naruto relaxed his guard. How can I know I can trust you? He asked suspiciously. Jin smiled. Let's just say you remind me of someone like you and the things are free of charge this time. Naruto smiled. Thanks, Jin-sama. Jin smiled back. Just call me Jin. Jin-sama makes me feel old. The Jinchuriki grinned. Alright, Jin, I will see you sometime, okay? Jin waved as he watched Naruto ran out. Hey, he reminds me so much of you. Kushina-chan, you would be proud of him. The man thought as an image of a red-haired woman with blue-green eyes smiled down on him. Flashback ends. Shop, hey, Jin, I'm back, yelled Naruto. Jin and a brown-eyed girl wearing a pink Chinese shirt and buns in her hair came out from the back. Hey Naruto, how are you doing? The man said. Naruto smiled. Great, may I ask who this is? The girl smiled. I'm Tenten Higurashi, his niece. Naruto shook her hand. Nice to meet you, Tenten. Are you by chance a shinobi? Tenten said. Why yes I am. How do you know? Naruto said. No girl these days would have calluses on their hands or focus on their skills than getting their so-called pretty boy. Nice to meet another girl who takes their training seriously. Tenten frowned sadly. You are right. Those kunoichi are nothing but fangirls. It's a disgrace. Naruto turned to Jin. Is my uniform and weapons ready? Jin nodded, holding a bag. Yep, bagged up and ready to go. Here is my sword. Naruto set the bag down and unsheathed the sword, double-edged, chakra-reinforced, titanium blade. Acid-edged, good. Perfect. Naruto said. Those drawings did come in handy. See chapter 1 if you are confused about the drawings. Naruto smiled. Thanks, Jin. I better go home. I need to plan for my survival training with Kakashi hentai. Jin said, that chronically late Kakashi is your sensei? Naruto said, unfortunately yes. Jin shook his head and sighed, well, good luck, Naruto. The Jinchuriki nodded at Jin and waved at Tenten as he walked out. Geez, to think he would have Kakashi of all people. Jin muttered. Tenten said, Uncle, it could be worse, he could have Gai-sensei. Jin's face twisted in horror as images of green spandex, bowl cuts, and thick eyebrows came to mind. Next day, Naruto woke up and ate breakfast, then he looked at the bag and dressed himself up in his new clothes, picture Blade's outfit from Blade 2 Blade. I will make you proud in your image. He put on his shades as he walked out the door with his sword on his back. Let us welcome chaos, he said as he put on his shades and walked out the door. 10 minutes before Kakashi came, Naruto walked calmly to see a pissed Sakura and Sasuke. You're late, Sakura shouted. Naruto shrugged at her and sat on a nearby stump. What's with the new clothes, doe? Sasuke said. Naruto retorted, what? A guy can't change into some new clothes once in a while. Sasuke scoffed, doesn't matter, dobe, just don't get in my way. The Jinchuriki rolled his eyes behind his shades. Yeah, you can't be cooler than Sasuke-kun anyways, Sakura piped up, trying to gain favor with his crush. Yeah, keep kissing the Uchiho's ass. Maybe you just might get some from his little screw. Both of his teammates flushed at Naruto's comment and Sakura was about to punch Naruto until Kakashi poofed up. Yo! Sakura shouted, you're late. He ignored her and set an alarm clock down on a nearby stump. It's set for noon. The copy ninja said you have to get these 2 bells from me before time's up. If you don't have a bell, I will tie you to one of the stumps and eat a bento in front of you. Sakura and Sasuke's stomachs growled loudly in protest. Kakashi continued, there are only 2 bells, so one of you is going to be tied to the post and sent back to the academy. So if you want them, come at me with full force, Sakura said, but you'll be in danger. Naruto said, Sakura, I am pretty sure that he is not a jounin for nothing. Kakashi said, alright then let's begin. Start. Everyone moved instantly. Sasuke and Sakura hid in the bushes while Naruto sat on top of a stump. Kakashi said, you know when I say start, you are supposed to fight me. Naruto unsheathed his sword and slammed it into the stump, then shrugged off his trenchcoat, showing his well-built muscles. Sakura blushed, oh god, he was hiding that weight. No, I love Sasuke-kun, not Naruto baka. The cherry blossom thought. Naruto cracked his neck, shoulders, and knuckles, and then slipped into his stance after setting up a boombox down. Why do you have a boombox here? Kakashi asked quizzically. The boy answered, I like to fight with music sometimes. Mortal Kombat theme plays. Naruto tightened his headband, then he rushed forward at Kakashi, who was surprised at the speed. Naruto let loose a flurry of punches, making Kakashi move to avoid them with some difficulty. Kakashi aimed a kick at Naruto's torso, but the Jinchuriki caught it with ease and twisted his foot, making Kakashi spin in the air and fall on the ground. Kakashi got up and turned to look at Naruto holding an orange book, flipping rapidly through the pages. Man, Kakashi, are you that sexually deprived to read smut? Naruto said. Kakashi quickly kicked him away and caught the book in his hand, checking it out for damages. Naruto coughed out, wow, a man who is chronically late and reads porn in front of underage children. This team is sure to make it fun if it passed, that is. Naruto attacked with a flying kick, but the copy ninja grabbed his leg and swung him to the ground. Naruto immediately put his hands forward, saving his face, and sent his left leg into Kakashi's torso. Kakashi released his hold on the Jinchuriki's leg. Kakashi-sensei, I advise you to put away that book or you might get hurt, Naruto said. Kakashi thought, but he is supposed to be the lowest in the class. Was he holding back all this time? The Jonin put away the book as he slipped into the Goken stance. Now we are getting serious, although it is not your true power, but then again, I'm not showing mine either. Kakashi's eye widened in shock at the comment. Sasuke seethed in anger and awe. Just how strong are you, dobe? I will find your power and defeat him. Sakura whispered, Sug. Kakashi questioned, when did you get this strong? Your taijutsu is at least mid-chunin. Naruto answered, well, I did a lot of push-ups, ate healthy, and drink a lot of juice. Look, sensei, as much as I enjoy this conservation, how about we get started? Naruto rushed him again as Kakashi thought, this is an interesting team. Sasuke the Uchiha watched in awe and jealousy as Naruto Kakashi fought solely with taijutsu. The Sasuke team, over here. Sasuke turned to see Naruto waving. How the hell are you fighting Kakashi with a mere normal bunshin? Sasuke shouted. Shin, not so loud, Kakashi is fighting a Kage bunshin. They are solid unlike the illusion bunshin. Naruto said, I figured out the test. It's teamwork, we need to team up to get the bells. Sasuke replied, I knew you would screw up. Naruto retorted hotly, I have not screwed up. His ninjutsu and genjutsu are his strongest points, and I am using only taijutsu to keep him occupied. Sasuke said, whatever, just step back and watch the pros handle it. Naruto said, mate Sasuke. Kyuso, that damn team is going to ruin it. I hope I got through to Sakura. Kakashi Naruto is not giving me any time to spare for ninjutsu or genjutsu. TCH, what a predicament I am, Kakashi thought before a rain of kunai came at him, and Naruto. The two parted to avoid the deadly projectiles. What the hell, team? The real Naruto shouted. Sasuke said, be quiet, you fool. I will finish what you started now. Naruto retorted, you asshole. We need to work. Sasuke proceeded to do hand signs that Kakashi instantly recognized. Kakashi shouted, Sasuke stop, Katan, Gakakyu no Jutsu. Sasuke shouted, blowing a great fireball at the two point blank. Both student and sensei were engulfed in the fiery death trap, making Sasuke smirk, only to frown to see only Naruto coughing from the smoke with no Kakashi in sight. What the fuck, Uchiha, you almost killed me with the fireball. Naruto shouted angrily. Sasuke said, you moved, didn't you? From the speed you are going at it with Kakashi, I knew you would be fine. Naruto said, you son of a. Suddenly a voice froze the two boys, Doton, Shinju Zanshu no Jutsu. A hand grabbed each of the boys' ankles and pulled them down into the ground. Sasuke, that was rash and very irresponsible of you to do. He's your teammate, Kakashi said. Sasuke scowled, he moved, didn't he? Besides, he was in the way. Kakashi saw that he was not going to get anywhere with him and settled for a sigh. Fine, if you feel that way, I'll just leave you to reflect out your careless actions. Naruto, you are going to stay there since you proved to be a problem against me. Naruto said, 2 words, sensei. Kagabunshin. Naruto disappeared in a puff of smoke. Son of a, Kakashi said as he rushed toward the forest to the most likely place that the teen would go to. Sakura the cherry blossom ran heavily through the forest in search of her object of affection, the undisputed most arrogant asshole in the world, Uchiha Sasuke. I recognized that sound anywhere. Sasuke-kun performed his legendary Gakakyu. He must be in trouble if he had to use that. The pseudo-kunoichi thought, I bet Naruto is getting in his way as always. Give him a sword, shades, a new wardrobe and those hot arms of his and he is all that. Did I just think that? Suddenly a hand grabbed her waist and Sakura was going to scream out until another hand clamped over her mouth. She resorted to biting the assailant's hand, but the man would not relent and only grunted at the pain. The assailant hissed, pipe down, Sakura, and shut up. It's me, Naruto. Sakura relaxed a bit. Naruto said, now I am going to let go now and you can't scream or yell at me now or Kakashi-sensei will find our asses. If you understand, nod your head. Sakura nodded her head slowly and Naruto's grip on her waist and mouth were soon gone. Sakura said, you are definitely Naruto. Now what did you do to Sasuke-kun? Naruto said, nothing. The asshole tried to get Kakashi by shooting a jutsu at him with me engaging him. Then we both got caught in sensei's jutsu. But I managed to substitute myself with a nearby shadow clone and moved to find you. Sakura said, for what? What can I do? Naruto said, this test is not about only getting the bells, but using teamwork to get the bells. I tried with Sasuke, only he is stuck neck deep into the ground. Plus, though you have no actual skills due to your fangirlism, I just need you to make traps. Throw kunai and shuriken at Kakashi and keep moving, that way Kakashi can't pinpoint your location. But what about Sasuke-kun? Sakura said worriedly. Naruto replied, I'll send some Kage-bunshin to dig him out while I'm engaging sensei. So just worry about the traps, okay? But unfortunately fate decided to let the alarm clock ring. Damn, time's up. Stumps. Kakashi looked on a haggard Naruto, a disappointed Sakura, and a tired, disheveled, dirty and pissed off Sasuke tied to a stump. Kakashi spoke to them in a disapproving tone, you three look hungry. And Naruto, I am amazed at your skill in taijutsu and speed, though I was holding back. Naruto snickered, really? Then he lifted one of his pants legs showing the weights. 'Cause I was not either. Kakashi turned to Sakura, although you did absolutely nothing to even attempt to get the bell because of your fangirl attitude, you eventually agreed to work together with Naruto. Sakura brightened up at the comment that her sensei gave her. As for you, Uchiha, you should give up a shinobi. The Jonin said. What? You would pass a useless fangirl and a dope pass but not an elite Uchiha, Sasuke shouted, struggling against his bonds. Naruto was about to protest against Sasuke's outburst to Sakura's defense, but Kakashi beat him to the chase. Yes, I would. Unlike you, she made the correct choice in teaming up with Naruto while you deliberately refused Naruto's offer and almost killed him. You are supposed to be a part of the team, so learn to act as one and stuff your shitty superiority complex attitude. Kakashi shuffled over to the stone slab. Look at these markers with all the heroes of our village. But the ones here died in the line of duty. My best friends' names are on here. Naruto and Sakura had looks of sympathy on his face while Sasuke looked impassive. Kakashi said, okay, I'm giving you one more chance. If you are prepared to continue, eat your bento, and no sharing with Sasuke. Either one of you feeds him, you fail. My word is law, got it? Kakashi then poofed away. Naruto and Sakura ate the bento silently until Sasuke's stomach growled with a loud rumble. Then Naruto shoved the bento in front of him, saying, Here, Sasuke, eat. Sakura said, but Kakashi-sensei told us not to. Sasuke meekly nodded. I don't give a fuck about Kakashi's orders. He told us not to eat this morning and I didn't listen because I needed any strength. With him not eating anything will only hinder our ability to get the bells. Sakura, feed him. He may be an asshole but we got to live with it. Sakura nodded and began to feed the Uchiha. What the fuck I just say? Kakashi shouted as his head peered out of the smoke. We gotta stick together, we are a team now, Sakura stammered. Kakashi said, you pass. Naruto said, quirking an eyebrow. Masked motherfucker, say what? Kakashi replied, most of you have been following my orders like little robots except Naruto. A shinobi must look underneath the underneath. Those who fall to follow orders are trash, but those who abandon their teammates are worse than trash. Naruto smirked, you got to admit, that was kinda cool. He thought to himself. Kakashi said, Team 7, your duties will commence tomorrow. Sakura smiled softly but sadly, I'm a ninja now and with Sasuke-kun, so why do I feel so sad? She thought to herself. Naruto looked at her, Sakura, you did well, but you should focus more on Long Akunoichi than on Sasuke and maybe he might notice you. He whispered. Sakura nodded, thank you Naruto. Sasuke thought, I'm one step closer to killing him. Each of them went to their homes pondering their thoughts. This is Scarecrow, report in. Kakashi said into the microphone. This is Blossom, I am in position. Sakura said. Sasuke reported, Emo Avenger, here. Naruto, I despise you. Naruto retorted, Blade in position, and fuck you too, you emo bastard. Maybe next time you will think before you speak. Target sighted and apprehended, confirmed with ribbon on right ear. Kakashi nodded, good then mission, Fine Tora is a success. Tower Team 7 pitted the cat in its attempt to escape the grasp of its owner, Lady Sure Jimmy. Poor Tora, poor little kitty, I almost thought you died. The Hokage cleared his throat as he spoke, now the next assignments are babysitting for the village council. Run errands to the neighboring village, help dig up yams. Naruto interrupted, hell to the fucking no, I simply refuse to do any more chores. Sarutobi simply eyed him, I'm sorry, Naruto, I would give you guys a C rank, but teammate already took it. Suddenly a messenger hawk came up from the window and Irika, assisting the Hokage, went forward and read the note. His face suddenly twisted with horror as he finished scanning the letter, H. Hokage-sama, why you need to read this? The Chunin stammered out. The Sandaime took the letter and his face turned grim as his gray eyes skimmed it. Kakashi, it appears that Hinata Hyuga and their sensei, Kurenai Yuhi, have been captured by the alleged demon of the mist, Zabuza Momochi. Their client lied to them because he couldn't afford a mission higher than a C rank. This mission is officially an A rank now and your skills as an assault team are needed. Your mission is to get both Kunoichi and continue their mission as well, the Hokage said in a serious tone. Kakashi nodded and turned to his team. You have exactly 20 minutes to get ready. All three of the genin nodded and sped off to prepare for their journey. Why would Zabuza kidnap Kurenai-sensei and Hinata-san? According to his profile in the bingo book, he wouldn't do that, it just doesn't add up at all. Naruto thought. Yumi spoke up in his mind, what is wrong, Naruto? Naruto shouted in his mind, what in the nine hells were you doing? I have been trying to reach your ass for weeks. Yumi shrugged, what? I need to sleep for once in a while. Naruto's sweat dropped, you slept for 4 weeks? What caused you to sleep for you know what? I don't want to know. Yumi mused, good, now what is the situation? Naruto began, it is this guy, his name's Momochi Zabuza, the demon of the mist. He captured Kurenai Yuhi and an acquaintance of mine named Hinata Hyuga. Usually someone with a reputation like his would kill them on the spot, but he spared them. Yumi replied, this Zabuza might see some potential in the Hyuga and use the sensei for pleasure or he was hired to capture them. But you need to find out the reason. Naruto concluded, the only way to do that is to get to Wave quickly. We don't know how much time they have left, and I fear that there is only a little. Wave Gato's treehouse, are you sure that they are virgins? The short man named Gato asked. Zabuza grunted, the girl is a fresh genin, so I know that she is one. Plus the red-eyed bitch attacked me ferociously when I asked her the question up front. Gato replied, good, then one of your jobs is complete. Now the last thing you need to do is to kill that annoying pest Tazuna. Soon this land will be under my thumb completely. Zabuza stared at him. When is the ritual going to take place? Gato answered, a week from now, then you can kill Tazuna. Zabuza nodded silently and laid back, allowing his apprentice Haku to tend to his injuries. First, I will take out that dog boy and pay him back for that drill attack and his little dog too. He thought with malice. River Konoha/Wave 2 hours later Team 7 saw the battlefield covered with craters, claw marks, puddles, dead bugs, and blood. Damn, they were mixing it up here. Naruto thought. Kakashi said, seems like the claw marks and craters are the results from skirmishes with Kiba and Zabuza. The blood might be from Hinata, Kiba, Kurenai, or Zabuza. Highly unlikely that Shino is hurt since he is a long-range fighter. Sakura said with sympathy, I hope that they are alright. Kakashi ordered, let's keep moving. Sasuke thought, this Zabuza might be a challenge to see if I can kill him. Wave Tazuna's house, ow, that hurts. Kiba howled out. Tsunami admonished him, then stopped fidgeting. You have a deep gash in your side and we have to reapply the dressing every few hours. You are lucky I used to be a nurse before I got laid off. Shino said, it's a good thing that Hinata warned you in time or else you would have been dead. Kiba growled, clenching his fist, I swear I am gonna to kill that monster for taking Sensei and Hinata. Shino said with reason, it's highly illogical. In your condition, you would lose in a matter of minutes with or without Akamaru, leave the avenging to me and the reinforcements. Kiba sulked as he muttered fine. Then he turned to Tsunami, how is Akamaru? Tsunami said, he is fine, his leg is healing up fast, but I think he should rest, so it can heal properly. Tazuna said lamentably, it is my entire fault. Shino said. What's done is done, there is nothing that you could do to change it. Suddenly there was a knock at the door. Tazuna went downstairs with Shino trailing behind in case of an attack. The door opened slowly to reveal Team 7. Shino! Naruto said. The Aburame addressed them, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi-sensei. Kakashi replied, Hey Shino? Are you alright? Shino replied in monotone, Kiba and I are fine, but he has sustained injuries to his lower abdomen and some lacerations on his arms. Akamaru has a deep gash on his front right leg and resting peacefully. Sakura let out a sigh. That is a relief. Tazuna said, Come inside before somebody suspects something. They came inside and sat on the table. Kakashi ordered, Okay, Shino, brief me on the events. Shino said, Apparently, Zabuza is hired by Gato of the Gato Shipping Inc. He appears to be a legit businessman, but he makes dealings in the black market, and he is a ruthless criminal that hires mercenaries and nukenin. He starts by buying out companies and takes over countries. Kakashi said, So since he controls the marine transportation, Tazuna is a target because of the bridge. But why capture Kurenai and Hinata and not get a ransom for Tazuna or kill for that matter? Shino said, I deduce that Gato is going to use them as sex slaves or something far more sinister. Sasuke huffed. Who would want to use that weakling as a sex slave? Shino buzzed angrily, but Naruto slapped his teammate's hand, attaching a strange device on his head. Look, being a sex slave is no laughing matter, especially with Kunoichi. If you dare joke about this matter or belittle anyone on this mission, that device on your head will send excruciating jolts of electricity coursing through your head, eventually destroying your eyesight, thus your Uchiha lineage will end. If you try to take it off, it will still send electricity through your brain. Now am I making this clear to you, Uchiha? Naruto said with a glare. Sasuke shut his mouth in fear of losing his prized bloodline. Naruto voiced, I say that we should gauge a frontal assault on the hideout. Once we do recon, I'm sure that they don't know anything about reinforcements. Kakashi said, Though that is a good idea, we will focus on protecting Tazuna for now. We don't know what will happen to Kurenai and Hinata, so we will lay low until then. But I am going to increase your training exercise. Sakura protested. But what will extra training do against Zabuza? He was powerful enough to defeat and capture both Hinata and Kurenai-sensei. Plus he might attack at any given moment. Shino pushed up his glasses. Actually, we did enough damage by Hinata and Kiba, and his injuries will not recover until a week's rest. Sasuke said, So we'll train while we're waiting. Oh boy, more ninja, like that will work on Gato. They turned to see a boy in overalls. Oh sorry, this is my grandson, Inari, Tazuna said, introducing the small boy. Inari continued, You might as well give up or you'll end up like that dog boy and those ladies. Tsunami walked up. Inari, what did I tell you? Inari said, It's the truth, no one can beat Gato or his men. Naruto began to chuckle. Is that so? They all turned to the black-clad ninja. Then I'll bring Gato's head served on a silver platter. Naruto said with a smile. Inari said, Whatever, I'm going to watch the ocean from my room. Naruto followed him to talk to him until he heard Inari crying, Daddy. The boy sobbed. Naruto turned, thinking that it wasn't the time to deal with Inari's attitude. Next day, alright, you guys are going to climb trees. Kakashi said. Sakura's sweat dropped. Sensei, I'm pretty sure we can all do that. Shino pushed up his shades as he commented, I believe that he means that tree walking exercise. Kakashi quirked an eyebrow. You heard of it? Shino answered, Kurenai-sensei mentioned that we would do it while protecting Tazuna. Kakashi said, Well then I will show you this exercise, watch. Kakashi made the ram's seal and a small wave of chakra emitted from his feet, then he walked up the tree to his students' surprise. The trick is to gather the right amount of chakra to the soles of your feet and climb up a tree. This will benefit you since you haven't been controlling chakra properly. Right now, when you do a jutsu, you usually expend more than the amount and tire you out. If you master this, you can do any jutsu with ease. Sasuke smirked. Sakura had an expression of awe while Naruto and Shino were both impassive. Kakashi whipped out 4 kunai and threw it at their feet. Use those to mark your progress and try running up the tree then walking up it. You guys haven't been able to get used to it like I have. Sasuke boasted, With this training, I will master it in a matter of minutes. Naruto rolled his eyes at the statement. The genin all did the ram seal and the same force emitted from their feet. Each of them ran at the trees at full force. Sasuke ran up a few feet until his foot suddenly cracked the bark, pushing off it and slashed the tree. Shino had the same result as Sasuke, but he got a bit further than the esteemed Uchiha. Naruto got up the tree, but he was lower than either of the boys. Yumi said, Damn, I knew I forgot something to teach you. Naruto retorted, Why again do I put up with you? Yumi said, Because I'm sexy. Causing Naruto to sweat drop. This is pretty easy, Sakura said. They all look up to see Sakura sitting on a high branch. It looks like the best at chakra control is Sakura, Kakashi said, peering over his book. Thank you, Captain Obvious, Naruto said sarcastically. Sasuke thought, I can't believe it, she got farther than me. A useless fangirl, Kakashi said. Okay, Sakura, I want you to keep going, so you can increase your chakra capacity. When you feel lightheaded, you can stop. The rest of you continue. Sasuke and Shino nodded in silence and ran at the tree again. Naruto walked up to the tree and transferred chakra to his foot to place it on the trunk. The tree cracked under the pressure, making Naruto think hard. Too much chakra, I need to calm myself, I'm getting too agitated. Sasuke saw this and starts to gloat. Hey, dope, finally giving up? Naruto ignored him, becoming relaxed and calm, then he proceeded to walk up the tree slowly. Kakashi watched as the black-clad assassin passed Shino's marker, then Sasuke's marker. Soon he moved up to where Sakura stopped and sat on a branch without a word, leaving an astonished Kakashi, a seething Sasuke, and a curious Shino. Interesting, he is completely different from the boy from the academy. Kakashi thought with a hidden smile. Naruto said, Sensei, do you mind if I practice my katas? Kakashi shook his head, and with that, Naruto jumped down and began to practice his moves. After a couple of days, Kiba was able to get up and began to do the exercise along with the rest of the genin. Everything was smooth until that night at dinner. Tozuna's house, A/N. If you guys are thinking about the story about Inari's father, then no. 1. It is so troublesome to write, and 2. It takes too much time. So pretend that Shino told them the story and that Haku encounter happens after this part. The table around was quiet, well, except Kiba's loud conversations with Akamaru. But still everyone was silent. Inari glared at Naruto eating quietly, then Kaisa's A/N. Remember, they know already. Image seems to overlap Naruto's body. Naruto noticed that the boy had running tears on him. Kid, what's the matter? Asked Naruto. Inari yelled, why the hell you guys bother to try so hard? No matter what you do or no matter how hard you train, you're nothing to Gato and his men. When facing the strong, the weak will only end up getting killed. Naruto shrugged. Your point? Inari continued, I'd hate to be you. You don't know nothing about wave, but you make claims you can't keep. What the hell you know about me? I'm different. While you acted so cool and calm about everything, you don't know how hard life can be. Suddenly something snapped within Naruto. I don't know how hard life can be, eh? Tell me, have you even been hated or discriminated for something out of your control? Have you ever grown up without parents? Wait, you have your parents. Why am I asking you? Have you ever been beaten, burned, and poisoned before? If all answers are no, then stop crying about that shit, because they are people who have been in the same position as you. Face it, your dad is dead and you feel betrayed, yet you sit in your room crying about it. Are you looking for a pity party or something? Your father was be so ashamed of him, wishing he could die 1,000 times than watch you drowning yourself in tears, you brat. Inari's eyes welled in tears as Naruto's words hit him hard. I'd hate to be you. The Jinchuriki said in contempt, you know nothing about me and assume I have it made. You have a mother and grandfather while I had nothing until I turned 6, so be grateful for what you have, you jackass. Sakura slammed her palms. Naruto, enough. But she flinched back as Naruto glared at her with cold blue eyes. Don't bother coming after me or I will seriously hurt or maim you, Naruto said coldly as he leapt into the night. Did all that happen to him, sensei? Kiba said, shocked at the outburst. Kakashi said, Kiba, that version was only G-rated. Each of the genin including Sasuke pondered on what made Naruto receive such treatment. Later, Inari was outside sitting on the pier when Kakashi popped up. Might if I join you? The Cyclops said. The Jonin sat beside the boy as he spoke. Naruto never mean what he said, but indeed he had a rougher past than you. No parents and no friends, but despite that I have never seen him cry or complain about it. He's always doing his best and wants to protect anything or anyone close to him. For that, he will risk his life for that dream. He knows what strength is, and Naruto may be the one who understands your feelings the most. Inari turned to the silver-haired ninja. What? Kakashi looked at the stars as he said, Naruto can't help but to care about you. Forest Gra. Naruto screamed as he punched a tree into splinters. Yumi tried to placate him. Naruto, calm down. You just tire yourself out. Naruto retorted, leave me the hell alone. I need this, I need to release all of this pent-up anger. If I don't, I might hurt myself and the people around me. Plus that kid pissed me off to the deep end. If I don't do this, I might kill Sasuke for the next comment he makes. Yumi said, shoot. I would kill that arrogant little shit in a heartbeat. Naruto said, then I would be ranked as a noob for killing their precious Uchiha, so that is not gonna happen. Yumi mumbled, I still say to do it. Naruto ignored her remark and proceeded to desecrate the forest. Next morning Haku walked down to the dungeon to check on the prisoners. A/N. In this FIC, Haku will be a boy and his hairstyle is like Itachi's when he was in ANBU and the rest of the hair is wrapped in a ponytail. He calmly walked up to the bars, but make sure not to move any closer since the bars suck chakra, making them weaken to an extent. Are you two alright? He asked the shivering Hinata and a glaring Kurenai. What do you want, Haku? The Jonin spat out in venom. Nothing in general, I wanted to see that you are well cared for. Unlike Gato and Zabuzadano, I am not heartless. Hinata began to cough and shiver uncontrollably, making Kurenai look at her with concern. She has a fever, Haku stated. Kurenai looked at the androgynous boy. You're a medic? Haku said, yes I am. Who do you think healed Zabuza from those bar fights? I am going to have to get some herbs from the forest. I'll be back. Haku bowed and rushed away from the jail cell. Forest. Haku looked around to find a small acre had been destroyed. Damn, someone was pissed off. Then in the middle, he saw a blond boy clad in black on the ground with his Hittite. They must have sent for reinforcements then. Haku reached out as if he was going to choke him, but Naruto's hand grabbed his waist. Naruto said, sneaking up on people is not a good idea against a ninja. Haku said, you'll catch a cold sleeping out here. Naruto groggily got up. Well, may I ask who you are? Haku answered. Haku, and you? The shinobi replied, Uzumaki Naruto. Nice to meet you, but why are you here in a place like this? Haku indicated the basket. My friend has a high fever, so I am collecting herbs for medicine. Why were you out here? Naruto said, venting out some frustration. One of my friends was kidnapped by Gato and a kid pissed me off. Haku said, you will become strong as long as you protect that friend of yours. Naruto inwardly smiled as images of Hinata, Yumi, Blade, Sakura, Kakashi, Shino, Kiba, and somewhat Sasuke. I will, Haku, or should I say Hunter-nin? Naruto said. Haku stiffened, but Naruto rose his hands up in a calming manner. Don't worry. He said, I don't want to kill you, but I need to know Gato's location. He is the root of all the suffering and anguish, and I need to rescue Hinata. Haku said, how? Naruto answered, the dog boy. Kiba recalled that Zabuza smelled like crab cakes, but another scent, your scent smelled like peppermint. I sent chakra to my nose and caught your scent. The ice boy said, you need to hurry. Gato mentioned some kind of ritual involving them. Something about virgin's blood. Yumi said, oh shit. Naruto asked, sensei? What is it? The vixen said, that ritual involves 2 virgins and their blood. If that's complete, then the one who initiated the ritual will possess a power of a superhuman, but it can only happen on a full moon. Naruto thought, shit. That's tonight. Yumi said, then you must be swift. Naruto said, do you have a map of Gato's hideout? Haku nodded and reached inside his yukata, pulling it out. Naruto said, good, now when you guys hear silence, I want you and Zabuza to hide yourselves somewhere on the middle floor, then escape off with Kurenai-sensei and Hinata-san. I will deal with Gato. Haku nodded at the plan. Now go before one of my teammates finds you. Haku sped off while Naruto jumped into a stream to make sure that Kiba or Shino wouldn't catch the scent. I got to do this alone. I am sure Kakashi-sensei will not consider this statement seriously, especially with that grudge against Yumi-sensei. Night Naruto's eyes popped open as the midnight hour passed. He silently made a Kage Bunshin discreetly, and silently made his way out of the house. Then in the forest, he suited up with kunai, iPod, shuriken, explosives, a bow with some quivers, and lastly his sword. He left his trenchcoat at home to help with the reinforced copy, and the fact that it may hinder him in battle. Ready? Yumi said. Naruto answered, hi. Let's welcome chaos. Hideout. Naruto reached the tree house and saw 4 sentries covering each compass point, 3 guards each. Naruto took out the bow and notched 3 arrows. He fired and the 3 arrows embedded themselves in one of the vital points. The bodies silently crumpled to the ground and Naruto then had Kage Bunshin hide them and kill the others. Once the outside sentries were taken care of, he slipped inside the hallways and saw a group of henchmen laughing and drinking in a room. He pulled out a smoke bomb that had a delayed mechanism and rolled it in. As the smoke filled the room, Naruto leapt in and literally beat the living shit out of them, breaking bones in the process. When the smoke cleared, only Naruto coldly walked out, but not without setting a poison fog bomb in the room and jammed every window and door, making that every possible escape was utterly destroyed. As he moved further down the corridor, there were 3 pathways before him. To save time, he made 2 Kage Bunshin to go down and set the explosives down the corridors. Then he himself tried to sense Kurenai or Hinata's chakra signatures. It was faint, but he could feel that it was 3 stories above him. That means that the next floor I'll meet Zabuza and Haku possibly. Naruto thought. Then he felt the information rushing into his brain from his clones. Good. Naruto muttered, the explosives are in place just near the base. Soon Gato's base of operations will be destroyed. Naruto walked down the middle hallway and soon found Haku and Zabuza. Hello, Haku, and you must be Zabuza. Naruto said. Zabuza retorted, so you are the one who figured out Haku, eh? You are a little short. Naruto replied, perhaps, but looks can be so deceived since 2 of my friends put you in your previous condition. Zabuza's eye twitched at the insinuation. Well, then what is the situation, Haku? Haku answered, they happened to be on the next floor and the samurai henchmen that were disposed of. I knew that slime ball wasn't going to pay us. Naruto raised an eyebrow. I am guessing you listen in on his conservation, right? Haku confirmed with a nod. Then you are right. As soon as you destroyed Tazuna, he would have killed once he had that power. Zabuza asked, so why are we still here? The contract has been voided. Naruto smiled, don't worry, you will still get paid along with my payment as well. Zabuza said, oh, and how do we propose to do that? Naruto said, I will use my A-rank mission payment to pay you along with my savings. Zabuza said, fair enough, but why should I listen to you? Naruto said, I happen to place explosives on the base and middle of the tree. I have the detonator, and could destroy this place. Zabuza said, wow, you really thought this out, huh, Gaki? I thought I was crazy. Naruto nodded, yeah, no time to talk about insanity. Kurenai and Hinata's lives are at stake. Room, let her go, you cowardly snake. Kurenai shouted at a mercenary holding the weakened Hinata. Another merc slapped her with a crack, Urusai. He growled, you are lucky that Gato needs you for his damn ritual, or we would do something far worse to you. Kurenai became disgusted at him as the mercenary copped a feel. Gato dressed in his business suit approached them. Good, just in time. Bring them to the altar now, We must have the timing exact. The mercenaries strapped both kunoichi to a table and stepped back. Gato began to chant in an ancient language. Kurenai struggled against her bonds feebly. Damn it, I can't break free. Even though my chakra is returning slowly, I can't break these bonds, she thought to herself as Gato ominously came closer and closer with a gleaming knife. Gato finished and struck downwards to stab Kurenai's thigh. The genjutsu mistress tried to hold in her scream, but to no avail as her precious blood flowed down the table. Then he strode out toward Hinata. Kurenai tried to protest, but the pain from her fresh wound and her chakra depletion forced her to watch as Gato stabbed Hinata in her thigh also, causing Hinata to scream in pain, but Gato knocked her out again to silence her. You bastard! I will kill you for this! Kurenai shouted feebly. Gato then took her and Hinata's blood and drank it. Suddenly the moon turned to a pale red and lightning struck down to the room, striking Gato and the two mercenaries. Gato survived the blast and began to undergo a change so gruesome to watch as his muscles and bone structure cracked and contorted to change completely into a vile monster. Gato laughed. Chapter 5: The Blade's Coming of Age. Hey Naruto, maybe you should hack into Gato's computer to get his money, Yumi suggested. Naruto nodded and sent a Kage Bunshin into the room. Okay, this is it. I sense about 40 maybe 50 mercenaries, thanks to the poison gas and explosives. I must have terminated about half of his force, and since Sabuza and Haku dispatched those two wannabe samurai and the rest lurking around, these must be the last ones here. Damn it, they never make things easy. Every boss always has 100 or more expendable goons to slow people down, Naruto thought. Yumi replied, how about we give them a warm welcome by snapping their necks? Naruto, in agreement, kicked the door open and said, Hiya, fellas. The Jinchuriki slowly walked forward until he was in the middle of the crowd and a tall, muscular man came in front of him. I don't know who the hell you are, but you made a big mistake and you aren't leaving this place alive. The man tried to stab him, but the new daywalker sent a palm strike to the chin, grabbed his speak and sunk the tip into his gut. The mercenaries took a few minutes to comprehend the event and began to swarm Naruto. Naruto back-kicked one and used the momentum to kick another in front of him using the same leg. Then he used the spear as a pole and swung around it, kicking in a circular motion, and then he brought the spear up to slash downwards, discarding the corpse still clinging on the spear at a nearby group. Next he threw the spear, which pinned someone's head to the wall, making bits of skull, brain, and blood spattered over the porcelain wall. This should be fun, Naruto said as he pressed play on his portable boombox. New Order Confusion plays. If you have watched Blade, it is the song in the first movie where Blade crashed the vampire rave party. Naruto gave Amurk a solid kick to the chest, caving in his ribs into his vital organs, and then he grabbed the dead body and flung into a group forming behind him. Soon a sword strike cut Naruto's cheek and another cut into his back. Naruto gritted his teeth in pain to retaliate with a savage palm thrust to the head. Amurk equipped with a rusty knife tried to shank him in his blind spot, but fortunately Naruto was groomed to sense people around him and pivoted on his heel to maneuver out of harm's way. The Jinchuriki took the Merc's own arm to make his stab himself in the kidney. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu, Naruto growled. 15 clones appeared and proceeded to maim or kill the mercenaries with gusto. Soon screams of pain filled the room as soon as Naruto unsheathed their blades, quickly and efficiently killing and separating body parts. Soon his clones were dispatched and 10 highly scarred mercenaries were left before Naruto. Please let us go, said one to the Jinchuriki. The boy man shook his head. Your lives are forfeit. I know the kind of people you are. You rape, pillage, steal and kill innocents for fun, pleasure or money. You will never be able to harm people this way. Come, meet your executioner, your Shinigami. The 10 men looked at each other and charged at him, hanging on to the last shred of hope that they would emerge victorious. Naruto slipped into his stance and blocked a spear thrust from one and punched another. Then he sliced one's neck with his sword and kicked the mercenary who vouched for his fellow money-grubbing thieves' lives. Next he moved left, elbowing one in the ribs, then stabbed the point of his blade into the area of the collarbone. Then he grabbed a fleeing mercenary by the neck and with a quick pinching motion, he crushed his windpipe with an audible snap. Naruto gave the remaining 5 a smile as he threw 2 of his glaives at them, giving them a new way to breathe in their necks and blood spattered in a mist-like motion. Good, now there is assurance that nobody will interfere with this. Now to save my friends. Yumi, are you ready? Yumi joked, Red 5, standing by. Let's kick this guy's punk ass. Naruto ran into the room, see a bleeding Kurenai and Hinata with a morphing Gato. Naruto discreetly made a Kage Bunshin and carried the both of them out of the room. Kurenai's eyes widened in surprise at the appearance of Naruto, who silently put a finger to his lips. Soon he met up with Zabuza and Haku. Kurenai spoke, Naruto, what are you doing here? Where are the others? Why isn't Zabuza attacking? Naruto dressed her wounded thigh. I came here to rescue you. Everyone else is asleep and I told Zabuza of Gato's plan to kill him after he killed Suzuna. So his contract is void and he will be joining us for the evening. Kurenai said. Then Naruto stared at her intently. I did what I had to do, plus they would have done countless things to you too. Kurenai then retorted. But you should have alerted Kakashi. Why did you tell him about this meeting? Naruto mused. Because if I know Kakashi, he wouldn't listen to me, especially since my tenant told me about this blood ritual. I'm pretty sure that he holds some resentment against it, and will tell me not to listen to it. After all, his sensei, the Yondaime, did die fighting it, right? The Ice Queen thought to herself. Kakashi and Yondaime-sama were close after Obito died and Rin's disappearance. Wink wink. Nudge nudge, he would hold some kind of resentment to the Kyuubi. Naruto finished and used the rest of the sterile bandages to tie around Hinata's thigh. Now Zabuza, Haku, your new assignment is to take Kurenai-sensei and Hinata out of here. I'm going to stop Gato. Kurenai's ruby eyes widened at his order. What? No. You can't stop Gato all by yourself, you will be killed. Naruto looked at her. You or Hinata-san are in no condition to fight, but your wound is worse than Hinata's. Plus I am not going to risk Zabuza and Haku's lives when I am fully capable of risking mine. Remember, I have an inner power. Kurenai said, No, Naruto, I will not let you throw away your life like this. Naruto argued, and why not? Kurenai struggled to find an answer while she thought, because Hinata would die if she found out that I could not stop you. Naruto continued, Look, Kurenai-sensei, Gato has superhuman strength due to the ritual. With my high pain tolerance level and an incredible healing factor, I am the most capable to defeat him. If I don't kill him now, Wave will be destroyed and soon he will try to conquer the other countries. Kurenai protested, but I can't let you do that, it would break Hinata's heart to find out someone died for her sake. Naruto said softly, checking his inventory, then it is best that she forgot about me. Kurenai yelled, Naruto, I am ordering you to stand. Naruto suddenly slammed his fist into her solar plexus, knocking her unconscious, then he turned to Zabuza and Haku. I was wondering when you were gonna shut her up, Zabuza said. Naruto said, You get these two and yourselves the hell out of here. When you are 5 meters away from here, wake up Kurenai or Hinata to escort you to Tazuna's house, alright? The ex-Miss Nin nodded and shined away from the premises. Little did they know that Hinata was awake during the whole conservation. Here we go! Naruto thought as he turned toward the doors and kicked them open to the new Gato. Gato's business clothes were rags and luckily a tattered amount covered his nether regions. Gato grew from 4 feet 1 inch to 5 feet 8 inches and had bulging muscles. Who the hell are you? Where is Zabuza? Gato demanded. Naruto answered, He is gone and me I am your executioner. Gato scoffed, Ha! Like you can defeat me now. Now I am stronger than ever. I will rule Wave with an iron fist. Gato made the first move by charging in with his newfound speed. Shit! Naruto thought, he is fast and strong since he completed that damn ritual. I gotta be careful around him. One fatal mistake, and it will be the end of me. Gato laughed crazily, Ha 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 ha. What marvelous power! Nobody has the power to defeat me. Gato threw a punch, but Naruto ducked under his arm and sent a hit to his chest. Gato smirked as he took it without a wince. My turn. Naruto was sent crashing into a wall. Ow, that fucking hurt. Let's see how he responds to a chakra-infused fist now. Naruto winced as he pulled himself from the wall. Naruto's eyes widened as Gato suddenly appeared in front of him, and kicked him across the room. Then the tyrant moved quickly to grab the back of Naruto's head, and dragged his face against the floor to heave him across the room. Ugh, Naruto got up, coughing up blood. I need a distraction. The Jinchuriki brought up his hands to form his favorite hand sign and shouted, Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. 20 clones appeared and attacked Gato, distracting the tycoon enough for the real Naruto to release his weights. Time to break his neck, Yumi shouted, let's show him what we can do. Here Comes the Boom by Nelly Plays. As the last clone was destroyed, Naruto hit Gato with a chakra-infused kick, making Gato stumble back. But he did not stop there. Naruto rushed in and punched Gato in his stomach, then another one to the chin, causing Gato's head to snap back up. Naruto followed up with a roundhouse punch and a strong right hook to the head, making Gato crash into a nearby wall. Gato pushed himself out of the crater, and felt something wet covering the left side of his face. He slowly raised his shaking hand to feel it, and put it in front of his eyes to see blood. No, I'm invincible. I am stronger than this, I can't be defeated, especially by a short, pathetic weakling. The man howled. Naruto chose the time to smirk. Well, this short, pathetic weakling hacked your bank accounts, killed all of your mercenaries and sold all of your stocks. Gato paled. You're bluffing. Naruto's smirk widened even further. Your account number 8006-6696-4678. Gato's fears were confirmed as Naruto continued. Face it, even if you manage to kill me, you have to start over from scratch, and you will never get your account back since I transferred them to mine. Gato smirked. Then I just subdue you and have Zabuza torture those 2 female friends of yours. Naruto smirked wide. Picture Jin's creepy smile. Insert shudder. I figured you would try to do that, which is why I outbidded your contract to kill Tazuna and hired him to protect Kurenai, Hinata and Tazuna lest I am defeated. Gato roared in rage as he picked up a mercenary's katana and charged recklessly at his opponent. Naruto instantly unsheathed his own to clash against Gato's wild strike. The two adversaries traded blow after blow. Gato with his speed and power against Naruto with years of experience and youth. Soon Naruto gained the upper hand and disarmed him effectively. It's over. Zabuza and Haku, the 2 mist ninjas, both carrying Kurenai and Hinata respectively, decided to rest a bit from fatigue. Haku, if your new friend actually pulls this thing off, we're going to Konoha to enlist. Haku raised his eyebrow. Why is that, Zabuza-sama? Zabuza responded with a shrug. To be honest, I have no clue. It's like someone is implanting these words in my mouth, and plus I have a feeling that boy is going to be great someday, including the fact that I kinda considered you like my own son. Haku said. Zabuza-sama? Zabuza said, anyway we gotta keep it moving. The two Nukanins walked back and started to grab Kurenai and Hinata, but when Haku went to grab Hinata, he fell through her body. Shit! A bunshin, that damn girl! Zabuza cursed. Haku said she must have used Kawarimi and sent more chakra to retain the clone's solid form. She must be here somewhere. But then he paled. Zabuza-sama, I believe we are in deep shit, very deep shit. Zabuza knew instantly from experience when Haku cursed. He was serious, pissed, or scared. What's the matter, Haku? The ex-jonin asked his apprentice. Haku answered, what if she heard our conservation and went back to the hideout? Oh, fuck me, Zabuza shouted as he grabbed Kurenai and ran back with Haku. Naruto, give up, Gato. Naruto said. Gato was about to plead for his life and admit defeat until he noticed movement over by the door. Before Naruto could comprehend Gato's actions, the man moved quickly and caught the figure. The figure was A/N. I could have been an ass and left you hanging, but I am going to continue. Hinata. Naruto shouted. Gato shouted with an evil sneer, drop your weapon or the girl dies. Naruto narrowed his eyes. You despicable coward. Gato tightened his grip on Hinata's neck and arm. Do it, he hissed out. Naruto took his sword and threw it aside. Now let her go. Gato gave him a sickening smile as he said, as you wish. Then he carelessly tossed her away heavily into a wall. Hinata! Naruto shouted as he rushed to her side. He quickly felt for a pulse. He waited and waited. No, this can't be the end. Naruto thought. Suddenly Naruto opened his eyes as he felt it. There was a weak pulse in her. She is okay. That bastard is gonna pay. Yumi called, Naruto, but Naruto didn't hear her cry. You bastard, you almost killed her. He shouted, holding the Hyuga heiress unconscious form. Gato laughed. So what? I'll kill her when I am done or make her personal sex slave. Naruto snapped at that moment as soon as the words left his mouth. I know that this motherfucker just did not say what I think he said. That's it, I am killing this petty excuse of a motherfucker. Naruto thought. He clenched his fists and Gato stopped laughing to see red chakra seeping out of Naruto's body. That is it, I have had it. You're going to die by my own two hands. Zombie Autopilot by Unearth Plays. Gato looked in horror to see the malicious chakra gathered above Naruto to form a fox's head. Naruto lifted his head to show his broadened whiskers, then removed his shades to reveal blood-red slitted eyes. Here I come. Naruto flexed his claws. Luckily his gloves were made to withstand his pointed appendages. Gato whimpered under the gaze of Naruto. What are you? He asked in horror. To my friends, I am Naruto Uzumaki, but to you and my enemies, I am Blade, the Daywalker. Naruto flashed to brutally kick Gato's ass. The possessed Jinchuriki sent a clawed hand to smack Gato. Gato flew across the room only for Naruto to axe kick his chest, making Gato to fall to the floor, coughing up blood. Next, Naruto kicked him, making the tyrant roll. Gato feebly tried to crawl away, but Naruto grabbed his ankle and wagged his finger. I am not done with you yet, get back here! Naruto threw to the floor and began to kick him savagely in the ribs, then with a loud roar, he kicked Gato clear into the air. That was the best move in Blade's final battle in Part 1. As Gato struggled to get up, Naruto sent every hook, uppercut, and haymaker into Gato's face, chest and abdomen, making the business tycoon falter and become a walking bloody pulp. Then Naruto grabbed Gato's arm and released his killing intent combined with Kyuubi's chakra, making Gato become rooted to the spot. Naruto spoke, normally if I would be in this state, I would have killed you now, but I want to try out a move and someone is inputting this move in my mind. Burning Gundam theme plays, Naruto's fist clenched to be surrounded by a mix of purple and blood-red chakra. This fist of mine glows with a demonic power, its malicious roar tells me to crush you. Gato's eyes widened. Wait, stop! He shouted, but his cry fell upon deaf eyes. Here I go! Ninsho Kurwaken! Naruto shouted as he sent his attack straight to Gato's face, blasting him with his blast of purple and red aura. His body felt straight to impale itself on a spike on the wall. Naruto panted in exertion as the chakra receded back into his body. Yumi commented, note to self, never ever hurt Naruto's friends, he'll kill you. That was an awesome attack you made up though, Naruto said. Glad you enjoyed yourself, sensei? Yumi said, go check up on Hinata, she should be awake since you made all of that noise. Naruto picked up his sword and then moved slowly toward Hinata and knelt beside her. Are you okay, Hinata? Hinata grimaced with pain. My shoulder, it's dislocated. A/N. Recognized this scene, Naruto gripped her arm and felt the area. Okay, Hinata, I'm going to need you to scream, so your mind is not focused on the pain. Hinata nodded. Alright. Naruto took her arm and with a quick motion, he put it back in place making Hinata scream in pain. Okay, now we better Naruto started to say until Hinata suddenly moved to attack him. Smack! Naruto's eyes widened as he turned to see Hinata's palm resting on Gato's chest just above his heart. Apparently Gato survived the Ninsho Kuroiken and pulled himself out of the spike to try to kill Naruto. As she saved me, Naruto thought. Gato backed up a few steps until he keeled over, then he was dead for sure. Thank you, Hinata? Naruto said. Hinata didn't hear him, but looked at her hand as the realization of her first kill. IK killed him. The Hyuga squeaked. Oh crap, she gonna have a mental breakdown. Naruto thought, what to do? Yumi shouted, idiot! Comfort her, damn it! Naruto wrapped his arms around her. Hinata, there was nothing you could do to avoid it. You saved my life by reacting like you did. Hinata said, but Naruto said, tell me, Hinata, would you want me lying there instead of Gato? Hinata said, no. Naruto said, then you have nothing to be ashamed of, now let's go. Naruto took Gato's head and sealed before he picked Hinata bridal style, causing her to blush heavily. She's blushing. Wait a minute, blushing, she likes me? Well, at least I caught it now. I mean, I could be a bumbling idiot and don't notice for 4 years. As soon as they walked out, Naruto took out the detonation device and pressed the button. Gato's base of operations was destroyed, and the cool thing about it is that Naruto Hinata never looked back. Reasoned by Nami Tamaki, or is it Tamaki Nami plays, the two meet up with Zabuza and Haku with the still knocked out Kurenai. You beat him? Zabuza asked. Naruto replied, I didn't. Then he inclined his head to the sleeping form of Hinata. She killed him. Zabuza raised an eyebrow. Really? She looks like someone who would not hurt a flea. Naruto said, that she is, Zabuza, that she is. Now let's get to Tazuna's house before I passed out. Everyone at Tazuna's house woke up to the sound of birds and the sunshine that threatened to pierce the blinds. Team 7 and 8, along with Tazuna and Inari, came out of their rooms. Damn, Tsunami must be cooking something good. Tazuna commented. Kakashi nodded in agreement. I agree, she must be very chipper today. I wonder why. Team 7, 8, and Inari agreed with Kakashi's statement. But then suddenly a door opened up to reveal Tsunami rubbing her eyes. Good morning, everyone, she said. Everyone gaped at her. Wait a second, if you're here then who is in the kitchen? The ninja and civilians rushed downstairs to meet a shocking surprise. Each of them saw Zabuza and an unknown boy sitting at the table along with a smiling Hinata and Kurenai, and most of all, Naruto cooking hash browns and pancakes. What the fuck? Kiba yelled out. Kiba, language! Kurenai said in a scolding manner. How are you guys here and with Zabuza? Sakura asked, stammering out. Shino said in monotone, but his body language told them that he was just as surprised as the group. Kurenai-sensei, do you mind explaining how you got here? Why are you conversing with the enemy, and why is Naruto's cooking smell so good? Kurenai said, whoa. Too many questions. She then jabbed a thumb at Naruto. Ask this guy. Naruto set the stove on low and answered, the answers are as follows. I went on a one-man army mission after meeting Haku, who gave me a map. Zabuza and Haku will be joining us back to Konoha to become ninja of our village, which will benefit us. And the last question, come on, you don't think I am that helpless, do you? I picked up some skills along the way, Tazuna said, but they are your enemies, they tried to kill me. Naruto replied, correction, old man, they were our enemies. Gato promised them money for the job, but now I outbidded their offer and hired them. Now that their job is done, they will be joining us. Sasuke scoffed, stop lying for them and move, so I can fight them. We all know that you don't have any money to your name. Naruto chuckled, you are right, team. Until now, I happened to hack into Gato's mainframe and transferred his money to pay for the A-rank mission for all of us, pay for Zabuza's mission along with Gato's and the rest in Tazuna's account. Currently I'm the one owning Gato Industries now, and if you are wondering how I got all of your account numbers, I had Kage Bunshin look up your personal accounts to put the money in, Kakashi said, anger evident in his voice. Naruto, you planned this all along? Why didn't you inform us about this plan? I could have you removed for insubordination. Naruto turned to his sensei. Funny, sensei, you said the same thing to Obito, and yet you didn't do a thing about it. A/N, well kinda, but not the point. Kakashi's eye widened in surprise. How? Naruto continued, the reason, Hataki, when Haku informed me of Gato's ritual that required 2 virgins and their blood, my condition or sixth sense I call it, told me that it was bad. Also I searched my memory on such rituals and fortunately I did. If you want more information then you must come with me along with Kurenai and Hinata in private. Sakura said, wait a minute, but why can't we listen? Naruto turned to her, because it involves a SS class secret which will most likely get you executed. Also I don't trust you guys with that information since Kiba has a big mouth. I can't trust Sasuke since he almost tried to burn me alive last time. Shino I can trust, but I am sure he figured it out already and he needs to keep an eye on you guys just in case you decide to attack Zabuza or vice versa. And Sakura, sorry to say this but I still believe that some part of you still has that fangirl attitude with Sasuke. Kiba protested, I don't have a big mouth. Naruto said, Kiba, you snitched on Shikamaru when he pranked Ino. Kiba blushed and closed his mouth. Naruto said, well, enjoy your breakfast while I will explain to sensei. Sasuke thought, what is this secret that Naruto has? Is it a way to gain some sort of power? I must find out no matter what. Naruto, Kurenai, Hinata, and Kakashi went upstairs, leaving the rest with Zabuza and Haku. So anybody knows how to play war? Kakashi put up a sound barrier just in case Sasuke got curious and decided to eavesdrop. Hinata, I brought you here since you saw that power escape. I trust you the most of all of the people in this house. What I am about to say will never leave this room, alright? Naruto said. Hinata nodded. Hi, and Naruto-kun. The Jinchuriki took a deep breath. Remember how the Yondaime died fighting against the Kyuubi? The shy Hyuga nodded again and Naruto replied, the truth is the Yondaime couldn't defeat it, he had to seal into a baby newborn. And the lucky bastard was me. Hinata said, oh god, so that's why that day. Naruto nodded to her. Excuse me, but what day are you guys talking about? Kurenai asked. Naruto began, it was my 5th birthday and as usual I was hunted by the villagers for their annual Kyuubi hunting ceremony. When they were finished, someone came. A 4-year-old girl ran up to me timidly, and used a handkerchief to clean my bloody face. She seemed unafraid of my appearance. Then she smiled and ran off. Later on the academy, I found out her name. Her name was Hinata Hyuga, princess and heir to the Hyuga clan. Hinata said, smiling warmly, I remember now, you were covered in blood and bruises, tears were streaming down your face. I felt sorry for you and wanted to help you, so I gave you my mother's handkerchief. But Naruto-kun, you keep the Kyuubi at bay. I don't think you are like those fools. Naruto smiled, thank you, Hinata, and just so you know, I still have that handkerchief. And you stopped stuttering. Hinata blushed and Kakashi interrupted, okay, now can we get on task now? Naruto's smile vanished to replace a scowl on his face, making Kakashi flinch. The Kyuubi and I came to a coexistence, a partnership. She was the one that informed me about the ritual. It makes one a superhuman, and inherited a high pain tolerance, and only works if a full moon is in effect. I didn't inform you because if I told you about it, you would tell me that Kyuubi was manipulative since you still have a grudge against her, am I right? Kakashi's eye bulged. It is a SHE. Naruto rolled his eyes. Yeah. Now do you understand why? Kakashi said, alright Naruto. You proved your case. Kurenai said, good, now let's eat. I fear that the genin might try to kill Zabuza. They went downstairs to find Team 8, Team 7, and the Miss Nin with cards playing war. Kiba said, ha, I win. Everyone except Shino and Haku threw their cards on the table. Kurenai smirked, I see, you guys are getting along well. Kiba grinned, yeah, well, the old guy isn't so bad at all. Zabuza had a tick mark appear on his forehead. Oh puppy, who you calling old? I'm only 30, damn it. Naruto laughed and then turned to Inari. Hey Inari, remember that promise I made? Inari said that you would bring Gado's head on a platter? Naruto said, that is the one, look outside. Everyone went outside to see Gado's head on a silver platter on a log a few feet away. Naruto said with a smile, I kept my promise like always. Inari smiled with tears in his eyes. Thank you Naruto and Ai-chan, thank you. Naruto smiled, listen, Inari, never cry unless you are truly happy. Inari ran and hugged Naruto, causing them both to fall on the ground. 2 weeks later Tazuna said, thank you all for that you have done, we finally finished the bridge and Gado is gone from our lives. Kakashi said, thanks for everything, Tazuna-san. Naruto smiled, I assure you that we will visit you guys sometime. Inari sniffed, you better. Naruto kneeled down to Inari's level. Hey Inari, I want you to protect your mother and grandfather, alright? Naruto reached into his pack and handed him a beautiful handcrafted knife. If anyone threatened you or those precious to you, protect them no matter what. Inari nodded vigorously. Hi Naruto and Ai-san. Naruto turned to join his team and walked off. Inari started to cry and Sakura glanced at Naruto to see tears flowing down his face. Humph, damn Gaki. Naruto said. Sakura smiled. You have a good heart, Naruto. I only wish Sasuke-kun was just like you. Tazuna smiled. Hell, I finally got a good name for this bridge. Tsunami said, really? What is it, Tsu-san? Tazuna looked at Naruto as he said, how about the Great Naruto Bridge? Tsunami said, a fitting name, Tsu-san. This bridge will remind the deeds of the hero of Wave and spread his fame across the lands as he progresses in life. Chapter 9 Hyuga Princess Blade, Hinata's Explosion. Flashback. No jutsu halt. There's a nuke Nin behind you Kakashi, Kurenai. Izumo said to them. Naruto said, Izumo-san, Kotetsu-san, stand down. Zabuza is currently under our jurisdiction and wishes for him and his son to join the ranks. Izumo and Kotetsu gave Zabuza a glare and Zabuza smiled, which unnerved the two Chunin. Zabuza, behave. Naruto said. Zabuza said, I can't even scare them a little bit. The teams along with Zabuza and Haku walked toward the Hokage's office. Sarutobi said, you're back, but why is Zabuza here? Naruto said, and here I thought you would be freaking out by now. And where is Hayashi? He should know that Hinata-chan is safe and sound. Sarutobi replied, well, there's ANBU here, me, 2 Jonin and 6 Genin against a Jonin and an unknown shinobi. As for Hayashi, I have no idea why he is not here to see his daughter. Hinata thought, that is because he only cares for my sister, Hanabi, not me, the failure of the Hyuga clan. Naruto looked at her. I know that look, the same look I had 6 years ago, but how I can cheer her up? Yumi said, ask her out on a date. Naruto thought, a date, but I don't know what to do on a date, and what if she rejects me? Yumi said, just be yourself and be polite. If you are still unsure what to do, then go and ask Irika or I am, and trust me, she will not refuse you, Naruto. Naruto nodded mentally, right, I will do that then. Yumi thought, good, maybe he will finally see that she likes him a lot. Sarutobi said, so Kakashi, you are telling me that Naruto here snuck out in the middle of the night, incapacitated over 100 mercenaries and Gato using explosives, arrows, and other bladed weapons, hacked into his mainframe and now owns Gato Shipping Incorporated. Kakashi nodded in confirmation and Sarutobi turned to Naruto. That was reckless of you, Naruto, why would you do such a thing? You could have been killed, Naruto said calmly, because Sarutobi-sama, that ritual allows a person to becoming a superhuman and could be done multiple times to increase their strength. Sasuke thought, that ritual may be enough to defeat Itachi, I will get the dobe to tell me about it. Naruto thought, luckily I destroyed known evidence in Gato's hideout, the requirement is on a full moon though. I doubt Kurenai and Hinata would know about it since they were locked away. Naruto continued, if I didn't go with my gut, Gato would have the power over the 5 great countries and destroy everyone. Me sacrificing my well-being to save 100 lives is something that I would do over and over again, isn't that what you do, Sarutobi-sama? Kurenai said, Lord Hokage, I know that firsthand that Naruto is stubborn since he knocked me out, but he is willing to sacrifice his life for others. To tell you the truth, he sounds like someone you once knew. Sarutobi had a soft smile. Yes, he does sound just like him. Sakura asked, who, Hokage-sama? Sarutobi stared into space and everyone turned to follow his gaze to a particular picture. The yandere, he used to be like Naruto in a lot of ways. Kakashi, Kurenai, you two will submit me your reports first thing tomorrow. Zabuza, you will have a month probation since you are a nuke nin from Kiri, the rest of you are dismissed. The genin nodded and walked out of the room. Next, Sasuke called out to Naruto with a demanding tone, hey Dobe, tell me more about this ritual. Naruto turned to him, what I told the Hokage is all that I know about the ritual, Sasuke. If you even think about using that ritual to get your so-called ambition, I will destroy your ambition and then destroy you. I don't give 2 shits about your relationship with your brother, but sacrificing innocent lives for that is sickening. Sasuke said, bastard. I need that ritual to kill him and restore the Uchiha honor. Naruto replied, what is the point of your honor if you are going to sacrifice innocent lives for your stupid ambition? You rather have their blood on your hands and on your conscience will make you better, then you will just be like Itachi Sasuke. Sasuke scowled at him and stalked away, pushing past teammate, Naruto and Sakura. Sakura thought, okay, now I see why that Naruto doesn't like to deal with him. Now I don't like him at all, willing to sacrifice lives in order to attain power. Kiba said, I really don't like that arrogant prick, you should have kept that electrocuting device on him. Naruto said, yeah, but the council would have a field day and they loves to kiss his ass well, except the clan heads. Kiba said, so what is like Naruto? Naruto said, I don't follow you, Kiba. The Inazaka said, your first kill, what is it like? Naruto said, my first kill, you feel like you are a monster. But I remembered that they did things that are worse than death, and it helped me cope. Sakura said, I can't believe that you killed Gato. The young Uzumaki said, well, technically I didn't kill him effectively, he was going to die. But he had enough time to drive a killing blow against me. Shino said, so if you didn't kill him, it must have been Kurenai-sensei. Naruto shook his head, no, Shino, remember that I knocked out Kurenai before I went after Gato. The person that killed Gato. He turned to Hinata, was Hinata, while my back was turned, tending to her after she came after me, she reacted to save me from certain death. That reminds me, Hinata, as thanks for saving my life, would you like to go on a date with me tonight? Hinata's eyes widened, and Naruto-kun is asking me out. She was about to faint, but Naruto grabbed her shoulders. Oh no, you are not fainting on me, are you Hinata? Hinata woke up and mumbled, I would be honored to go on a date with you, and Naruto-kun. Everyone smiled. Well, maybe Hinata can finally say her feelings for Naruto. Naruto said, okay, I will pick you around 6. Hinata nodded, alright. The Kyuubi Jinchuriki thought, good, now I need to ask Irika and I am both for advice. The genin departed away to their homes. Hinata, the Hyuga heiress, walked to her house slowly. Thoughts of her father's harsh words, her younger sister's sneers, her cousin's glares and the council's cold ridicules rang throughout her head with each agonizing step. The more Hinata thought about it, the more she grew enraged and frustrated at her dysfunctional family. Soon she reached the dreaded place she calls father was standing in the entrance with his arms crossed and trademark scowl on his face. Hinata bowed, hi father. Hi, she said with a scowl, you messed up. Hinata, I don't know what to do with you, you always freeze up on missions. You fail at everything you do and to make matter worse, you can't even beat your younger sister. Humph, I can't believe that my daughter is a complete failure now. Like all shy introverts like Hinata, they have a breaking point. You can take so much ridicule until you suddenly snapped and lashed out just like what Hinata is about to do. Hinata said, shut up. Hayashi looked at her, excuse me? Hinata looked up slowly and flashed her Byakugan at her father, startling him for a moment. I said shut up. I am sick and tired of your incessant blabbing about failure, the fate of the Hyuga clan, and lack of success. For once in your life, can't you ask for once what happened to me? I mean, I just got back with my life and traumatized by my first kill, but you treat your daughter like chess pieces, trying to push a pawn to the battlefield and convert into a queen. Hayashi scowled, I am your father, how dare you speak to me like this? Hinata laughed coldly, father? I don't have a father, all I have is a shell trying to masquerade as my father. Half of him died with my mother in childbirth and the rest with my sacrificed uncle. I tried my best to please you, but it seems that it wasn't enough, father? Now if you will excuse me, I will be in my room, Lord Hyuga, planning my date. Hinata walked past her father, and went inside towards her room. Unfortunately, her cousin passed by and glared at her, but to his surprise he flinched at the cold embers in her eyes as she met his gaze. Next, she passed by Hanabi. The younger sister said, well, if it isn't the fail she never got to finish, as Hinata turned around and Jukin bitch slapped her across her face. Hanabi fell to the ground, clutching her cheek as Hinata said coldly, listen well, sister, I am not going to be your Lord Hyuga's or the council's bitch anymore. Know your place, dear sister. Hanabi felt something that she could never be able to feel from his former timid sister, an emotion commonly known as fear. As the new Hyuga heiress went inside her room and straight to her closet, picking out her favorite dress, her mother's dress when she first dated Hayashi. It was a deep indigo with intricate lavender vines and a slit that came up to mid-thigh. She held it up to her body to see that the end of the dress reached up to her ankles. This time I will tell my feelings for him, she thought to herself. Naruto breathed out a sigh. Okay, here we go. He knocked on Iruka's door and in a few minutes, the Chunin opened it. Naruto? How are you doing and how was the mission? Naruto said, long story short, the mission was a success and we got Kurenai and Hinata-chan back safely, disposed of a corrupt businessman and some hired man anyway. I need some dating advice. Iruka said, who is the lucky lady? Naruto answered, Hinata Hyuga. Iruka inwardly started to hear Hallelujah playing in the back of his mind. It's about goddamn time he noticed her. Iruka said, well, the advice I can give you is to be polite. Wear something casual. Take her somewhere other than Ichiraku Ramen and most importantly be yourself. Naruto smiled. Thanks, Iruka-sensei, I owe you one. Iruka returned the smile. No problem, just give me the details and we are even. Naruto nodded and ran off. Okay, now from a woman's perspective, he thought as he ran towards his destination. Hey Tochiaji-san, is I am here? He called out. Tochi came out. Yes, hold on a sec. I will get her. The cook went in the back and sure enough, I am came out. Oh hi Naruto-kun, do you need something? Naruto replied, yes, I need some dating advice. I am taking Hinata Hyuga out for a date, so I was wondering if you could help it out. I am squealed. Oh, our best customer's first date, this is so exciting. Naruto's sweat dropped. Why do girls always squeal over something like this? Yumi said, don't ask me, I am a demon vixen. I can basically seduce any man and fuck their brains out with a bash of my eyelids. I am said, I recommend going to the Tamara restaurant. The owners are good friends of ours and they have a piano, karaoke and a band in there. Also compliment her looks, don't curse, major turn off on girls. Make sure you dance with her, and ask her about herself. Women love guys that listen to them, and since I know that you used to play the violin, guitar, and the piano, you can serenade her if you want to. Naruto nodded. Thanks, I am Mei-san, I will see you around 6. I am asked why? Naruto shouted back. Because I am meeting her here. Hinata at 6:45, I am so late I can't believe that I overslept. Hinata said to herself as she sprayed perfume to walk out the door until Hayashi opened her room door. His breath hitched as he was reminded of his late beloved. But he regained his composure. Where are you going, Hinata? Hinata answered out. Hayashi replied, with whom? Hinata retorted, that is none of your concern now if you will excuse me, Lord Hyuga. She moved toward the hallway, but her father clasped his hand on her shoulder. Hinata, I'm your father. He barked at her. She shrugged off his hand. No, like I said, you are a shell of my father, you never acted like one, so why start now? All you care about is the fate of the Hyuga clan now. If you excuse me, Lord Hyuga, I am late for my date. Hayashi bristled in anger at his daughter's sudden rebel and a little shred of shame at neglecting her. Niji, follow her and tell me who she is seeing, he ordered. Niji nodded silently, eager to get his cousin in trouble, and slipped away. Ichiraku Ramen Naruto looked at his watch. It's 7:15. I wonder what could hold her up. He was dressed in a casual shirt, black dress shoes and pants. Then Hinata came up and apologized. I'm sorry for being late, Naruto-kun. Naruto cocked his head to one side. Hinata? Is that you? Hinata said yes. Why? Naruto said, well, for starters, you are not stuttering and you can look me in the eye though you are still blushing. Plus there is a certain fire burning in your eyes that I have never seen before. Are you okay? Also you look beautiful in that dress tonight. Hinata said, let's just say I had a recent change of heart this afternoon, and thank you. She was going to walk into Ichiraku Ramen until Naruto grabbed her wrist. Nope, our date is not here, we are going somewhere different. Naruto gently tugged her toward their destination. I got a feeling that tonight is gonna be a good night. As they were walking, Naruto whispered, it seems that we have an uninvited guest. Hinata discreetly activated her Byakugan and inwardly groaned. That is my cousin Niji, she said. Issues with family? The Jinchuriki asked. Hinata nodded slightly. Apparently some people don't like my recent changes. Shall we delay him on spying? Naruto replied, no, if your father wants to figure out if I am a threat to you, then I am sure the two of us can handle it. The couple stopped in front of the Tamara restaurant. We're here, Naruto announced. The Tamara restaurant. Nice touch, Naruto-kun. Hinata commented. Naruto smiled. Thank you, Hinata-chan. They went inside and Naruto said to the waitress, table for 2 please. The waitress smiled at Naruto, and Hinata led them to a reserved table. Hinata was in awe with her surroundings, a crystal chandelier above each table, a piano and a karaoke machine. This is a nice restaurant. How did you come across this? The Hyuga heiress asked. The Kyubi Jinchuriki replied, I am Nasan recommended this place to me, and to tell you the truth, it is a nice restaurant. The waitress said, now what would you orders be? Naruto said, I would like a medium rare steak, mashed potatoes along with a side of salad. Hinata said, I would like a baked potato with chive, sour cream and cheese. Also I would like some salmon with lemon, and a side of salad. The waitress nodded and swayed her hips much to Hinata's discomfort, but Naruto paid no attention to her. So are you okay with the killing? Hinata said, no, I wanted to tell Lord Hyuga about my situation, but then he ridiculed me, and when I heard the word failure run from his mouth, I just snapped. I told him what I thought of him without stuttering and looking at him straight in the eyes. The waitress came back and set the food down. Enjoy you too, she said. Naruto and Hinata ate as Hinata between bites continued her story to the point where she met Niji's glare and basically bitch-slapped her arrogant sister. Naruto almost choked at this and laughed. What's so funny? Hinata asked in a demanding tone. Naruto said, it's ironic, your father wanted you to become a cold Hyuga and he just got this wish. But he doesn't like it at all. Hinata said, well, he better get used to it. The shy, stuttering Hinata is only reserved for one person only. Naruto smiled, really? Pray tell, who is that person you admire or like so much? Hinata thought, this is it, but before she could open her mouth, some music began to play. Would you like to dance? Naruto said, standing up and offering his hand to her. Hinata took his outstretched hand and the two strode to the dance floor. What are they doing now? Niji thought. He went toward the dance floor and grabbed a random lady to dance with him, but what he didn't know that it was his teammate Tenten. Naruto placed his right hand on her hip and clasped her right with his left, while Hinata placed her left on his shoulder. Then they began to dance and whirled around the dance floor, synchronizing to the harmony and moving to every beat. Niji thought as he danced with Tenten, well, so far, he is in the clear and he is a good dancer. I have not seen against that will make Hayashi have a fit against Lady Hinata. Tenten followed his gaze to see his cousin dancing with a mysterious person. Who is that guy? He is kind of hot and a good dancer. Why is Niji here following Hinata? He literally dislikes Hinata as far as I know, unless he is spying on her. Soon the music ended in a somber tone and Naruto asked, hey, Hinata, do you want to try something more robust? Hinata smirked, of course, I am always willing to try something new, plus maybe it might give Lord Hyuga a heart attack when Niji reports it. Naruto signaled the band and whispered a song, and then he brought Hinata to the middle of the floor. A/N, Spanish Tango by James Horner plays, you know, the song in The Mask of Zorro where Antonio Banderas and Catherine Zeta-Jones dance a bit promiscuous fine. The link is on my page, so picture them dancing like them, don't own. Okay, now that needs to be reported. Niji thought, plus I get the pleasure of seeing Hayashi almost have a heart attack. He looked at Tenten, and I probably have to explain myself to Tenten later on. Tenten gave him a glare. You used me to get your cousin in trouble, didn't you? A/N. Now you know what Niji's comeback always involved his favorite word. It was fate that I had to spy on Hinata, and fate decreed that you were chosen to dance as my cover, Tenten. I am sorry that it had to be this way. Tenten retorted abruptly, that is complete utter bullshit. You dislike Hinata and you want her to suffer. You don't care about anybody but yourself, Niji. A/N. Tenten is set up now, don't worry, you will see her a bit later on in the chapter, Hinata said. Thanks for the lovely dance, now I need to take care of something. Naruto cocked his head to one side. What is that? Hinata said, it is something that I have been wanting to release from my heart for a long time now. Hinata went to the band to speak with them. The leader of the band nodded and they moved away. The Hyuga heiress went to the piano, feeling all eyes on her. She spoke into the microphone. This is a song for the person that I really admire the most, the only one who actually cared to ask me how I feel about a tragic event in my life. Naruto thought, as she's talking about me? I am the person she admires the most, the one she likes? Yumi said, ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Sir, you just won the grand prize, the key to Hinata's heart. Naruto asked, you knew about this? How long have you known about it? Yumi replied, 7 years since she gave you that handkerchief and fend off those bullies when you were 8. Naruto thought back to that day. Flashback, no jutsu. 7-year-old Hinata knelt down on the floor crying with the local bullies surrounding her. Look at her. I thought Hyugas were supposed to be fearless, but she is a weakling. One of them said. Oh, what is wrong? Is the little baby Hyuga gonna cry? Another said. Hinata sniffed as tears threatened to fall again. Hey! The bullies turned to see Naruto in a black t-shirt with indigo shorts. Leave her alone now! Naruto shouted. The leader of the pack said, or what, short stuff, what are you going to do? Naruto glared, or I will beat you up. You all are insecure if you're going to prey on the defenseless. It proves that you are weak idiots. The older boy said, you little brat. He aimed a punch at Naruto, but the Jinchuriki ducked and swept the older boy's legs from under him. Who's next? Naruto asked. The other boys charged at Naruto, but he seemed to evade and effectively disable them by dislocating their arms. LL, let's go. The leader of the bullies said as he limped away. Naruto turned to Hinata. Remember me, miss. Hinata shook her head and Naruto pulled out her old handkerchief. Why you're that boy in the alley? she said. Naruto nodded. I have been trying to find you for the longest while to give you this back. Hinata gently pushed it back to him, and no, keep it. Naruto smiled and nodded. Then can I have your name, miss? Hinata said, H. Hinata, Hyuga H. Hinata. Naruto said, thanks, Hinata, you better go home before they show up again. Hinata nodded and ran home while Naruto walked off to his apartment. Flashback no jutsu. Kai. Naruto smiled at the memory. Now I remember that. Why didn't you tell me? Yumi said, because love was meant to be found by your heart, not your demon conscience. It wasn't my place to do such thing. The only thing I could do was push you in the right direction. Naruto thought. I feel so stupid for not realizing it. The blushing, the fainting, the finger poking, hell, even the stuttering were signs and I never noticed it. Yumi said, well, like you humans say, better late than never. A/N, don't either, Cascada does. Every time we touch, slow version. I still hear your voice. When you sleep next to me. I still feel your touch in my dreams. Forgive me my weakness. But I don't know why without you it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss I swear I could fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel the static. And every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heart beat? So I can't let you go. Want you in my life. Your arms are my castle, your heart is my sky. They wipe away tears that I cry. The good and the bad times, we've been through them all. You make me rise when I fall. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss I swear I could fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel the static. And every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heart beat? So I can't let you go. Want you in my life. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss I swear I could fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. Tenten commented softly, your cousin has a beautiful voice and she is good on the piano. Niji crossed his arms. She is still weak as ever though. Tenten said, you are such a complete stuck-up jerk. It's like you have an icicle shoved up your ass. I can't believe this. I can't believe that I liked you. Niji looked at her. Am I supposed to care? You don't know anything about me or my suffering, so go away with your petty crush. I have no need for this. Tenten's eyes widened in shock and she ran away from him, bursting in tears. Naruto, channeling chakra to his ears, heard the conservation and vowed to talk to her once he was finished here. He came up to Hinata and wrapped her in his arms. Hinata said shakily, and Naruto-kun? Naruto whispered, I'm sorry for not noticing sooner. The woman returned his hug, saying, it's fine, Naruto-kun, I would have waiting an eternity. It's my fault for not telling you how I felt. Naruto said, well, we better go. I saw Niji leave at the end of your performance. When did you learn to play the piano like that? Hinata answered, my father before he died had given me lessons at the age of 4. But then he stopped when I turned 7 to focus more on training. The Kyubi Jinchuriki said, we should do a duet sometime, but for now, let's get you home. After he left the waitress a nice tip, the couple began to walk to the Hyuga Manor. Hyuga Manor, thanks for that song. Hinata-chan, I never would known if Naruto began. But the Hyuga heiress said sharply, Naruto-kun, I told you, it isn't your fault, and I don't blame you at all. You were just a bit afraid of what would happen. Naruto said, I guess I mean, you are a beautiful princess while I am a pauper. Hinata said, you are not a pauper, you are a strong knight, Naruto-kun. The boy smiled, thanks, Hinata-chan. Since we didn't make it official, would you like to be my girlfriend? A/N, yes, people, Naruto is a bit nervous when it comes to dating. Why? 1. Blade never had a social life and was never the ladies' man, if you catch my drift. 2. Yumi is demon vixen who can practically seduce any man or woman to her. Well, I doubt you will get dating advice from those two. Hinata said, yes, I would love to. Naruto said, great, then I will see you tomorrow and I will take things slow if you don't mind. I am new to this dating thing. Hinata said, of course, good night, Naruto-kun. She gave him a chaste kiss on the cheek and went inside the manor. Naruto walked back, blushing and holding his cheek gingerly. What a night. He mumbled. Yumi said, Earth to Loverba, aren't you going to find that bun-haired girl? Naruto said, oh, right, thanks for reminding me, sensei. Yumi said, no problem, Naruto-kun. Meanwhile, Hinata went to her room to find Hayashi in her room. So you were out with Uzumaki? The Hyuga Lord asked. Hinata said, yes, Lord Hyuga, is there a problem? Hayashi said, yes, there is. I want you to stay away from him. Hinata retorted, I am afraid that is not possible. Hayashi said, Hinata, he is dangerous, you don't know what he is. Do not question my judgment. The Hyuga heiress said, he is not dangerous, he is not the Kyubi itself. He is the container, the Jinchuriki of Kyubi no Kitsune. Hayashi paled in fright. Who told you this? Hinata glared at her father. He did, and you are not going to stop from seeing him. Unlike you, he actually cared about me and helping me cope with my first kill, something you never did. Hayashi growled out, he will lose control to it sooner or later, and when he does, you will see it my way. Hinata countered, he could have because of the beatings the villagers and some of the ninja, including the Hyugas from the main house, but he is still strong. Now leave my room before I lose my patience and my temper, Lord Hyuga. The Lord rose up and left the room in anger, and slammed the door behind him. The young woman sighed, I am believing that our relationship is going to get complicated, Naruto-kun. Tenten stupid fucking Niji. She screamed in her mind, doesn't care about anybody but his damn self. She went to the training field to burn off some steam and the dummies had kunai stuck in areas that killed a person and the private area as well. I can't believe that he would do such a thing. It's all because of that damn Hyuga clan's insecurity. A masculine voice said, indeed you are correct, miss. Tenten was startled and flung a kunai in the direction of the voice. Thunk. The boy moved his head to the side to avoid the hit. Who the hell are you? She asked. The teenager stepped out of the shadow to reveal Naruto. Oh, it's you Naruto. Tenten said, sorry about that. I don't like people sneaking up on me. Naruto said, I heard your conversation with Niji, he should not have done that. Tenten growled, yeah, well he is an asshole for all I care. All he cares about it is fate, his quest to make Hinata and his uncle, Hayashi, miserable. Naruto said, I agree. By the way, I notice you dancing with Niji. I congratulate you, you are quite light on the dance floor. Tenten blushed a little, thank you, Naruto. Naruto said, both me and Hinata knew that Niji was spying on us. We didn't call him out was because then Hayashi would have suspected that I was a threat to his daughter. Tenten said, I don't blame you, Niji's uncle has been paranoid because of that Kumo incident. Naruto replied, I see, then I am guessing that the incident involves Niji as well. Tenten nodded, yes, then you feel better, Tenten. Tenten interrupted, yes I do feel a lot better now, thank you Naruto. It was nice of you to do that for me. Naruto smiled at her, nice to meet you, Tenten, I see you sometime. Then he strode off to his home. Wow, I got a girl and a potential and one night tonight is a good night. Tenten thought, Uzumaki Naruto, huh? Though this is the second time I have met him, he does seem nice and has a powerful aura around him. I would like to fight him someday. Naruto sparred often with Haku, working on his speed and was learning from Zabuza how to fight with a Zanbatsu. The ex-Miss Jonin felt that since Haku never wanted to learn how to wield one and inherit his legacy, then a person who has killed over 100 people directly and indirectly deserves to do so. Of course, Sasuke bitched about it for a while, but never acted on it because Zabuza would finger Kubikiri Hocho in a menacing way and the container knew that it was only a matter of time until he told the council about it. Naruto, only used to fighting with light weapons, was a bit slow on the uptake and had to use weights on his arms to increase the speed and power of his swings. He was practicing his swings and then came hell. Uzumaki-san, the council would like to request your presence. And ANBU said? Naruto asked, did the Hokage call this meeting, Anbu-san? The Anbu replied, that is classified. Naruto replied, in other words, no, and the council is probably going to bitch about it if I don't go, fine. The Anbu grasped his shoulder and shunshin with him Leaf style. Council room, Hayashi Hyuga, Shibi Aburame, Saminazaka, Inoichi Yamanaka, Shikaka Nara, Chuza Akimichi, Danzo, Kohara Yudatane, Hamura Mitokado and the rest of the civilian council sat amongst themselves, murmuring loudly until the Anbu escort and Naruto came in the middle of the room. Okay, what do you guys want from me? Naruto asked rudely. A fat merchant shouted, you will address with the proper respect we deserved. Naruto replied, respect is earned, not given, fat ass, and so far you have done nothing to earn it, so fuck you, bitch. Only a few people on this council have earned it. Now I ask again, why am I here? Danzo spoke as the leader of the council. We called you here to talk about your recent exploits on the previous mission to Nami no Kuni. Naruto thought, so the Uchiha did bitch about it, huh? Then he replied, well, what do you want to know about? Danzo said, is it true that you hacked Gato's mainframe and transfer money to your account? Naruto said, yeah, what is to you? Kohara said, then you know that the council is supposed to receive a percentage of the money. The Jinchuriki said, it was already sent, don't try to pull that shit, I don't play with my money. Some asked, is it also true that you killed over 100 mercenaries by yourself? Naruto nodded, yeah. Hamura asked, now who taught you to fight like that? Surely it was not Hatake Kakashi. Nobody has ever seen that taijutsu style. Naruto lied effectively. I was trained by a man when I was attacked by a mob 6 years ago, so I could defend myself from such an event from happening again. Kohara said, tell us who he is and where he is located. Naruto said, unfortunately I don't know where he went, and when I asked his name, he kept on saying, I'm a Blade 1 council member on the civilian side. Said, then you will teach the Uchiha everything you know. Shikaka said, troublesome, you know that he will not agree with it. Naruto said, Naradano is right, I won't do it. Another one shouted in outrage, you will do as we say. Naruto said, no, fuck you and fuck your Uchiha. Why should I give Sasuke my style and hard work? What is next? You going to ask the Hyugas to give him their techniques? The Inazakas? The Akimikis? The Yamanakas? Aburames? They are entitled to their unique styles and so am I. No offense to the clan heads for the comparison. The clan heads except Shibi and Hayashi, who both nodded their heads. Naruto turned back to the civilian council. If he wanted to get stronger, tell him to master the jutsu he has got for now because he is nowhere near Itachi's level. Hamura protested. But Uchiha-sama need to get stronger or he will not be satisfied. Naruto replied, wow, all of you except the clan heads are pathetic. You have spoiled him to the point if he so much whimpers, you start shoving your head up his ass. So what if his family got massacred by his brother? I have been on my own since I got kicked out of the orphanage at 4, and you don't see me bitching about my life. Sasuke only wants power and revenge. If he wants to learn from me, he better give up his revenge. The Jinchuriki paused for a second and spoke again. And another thing, the council is supposed to advise decisions, not order people around. Kohara sneered. You will do as we say, brat. Naruto retorted as he flipped her off. Suck Danzo's left testicle, you wrinkled old bitch. Some stifled a laugh while smirks played over the Ino Shikacho trio. Danzo shouted, enough. We have gotten far off track. According to the report, there was a ritual mentioned in it. Can you explain its requirements? Naruto scowled. No doubt the Uchiha bitched about that, or you have hidden root spies still. Danzo didn't speak and Shibi said, it said that ritual provided one person to become a superhuman. Some said, really? That could happen? Shikaka said, if we knew this ritual, we would be more powerful. Naruto said, yes, that could happen, we would be unstoppable. But you would have to sacrifice innocent blood of virgins to get that power, which is exactly Kurenai and Hinata-chan were captured. If I had not gotten in time, they would have died that night, and nobody will ever use that ritual again because Gato was the one who had the authentic thing and I burned it along with his body. Danzo said, if Kurenai and Hinata were unconscious at the time, it means that you are the only one who knows it. Naruto said, that is correct, but I will not tell it to any of you or use it. I rather die than kill an innocent for power. Kohara said, why not? Naruto turned to her, because the council is filled with bigots and power-hungry bastards. Oh, and even if you should order a Yamanaka to enter my mind, you would remember that I have a fox guard inside me and it doesn't take well to intruders. Torture won't work on me either, and during 6 years of pain, beatings and various torture methods would never work on me now. That is my solemn word. The clan heads except Hayashi and Shibi smiled while the civilian council and advisors shouted in rage and anger. Danzo said with a sickly smile, then maybe we should torture your new friends instead to make you talk. Inoichi said, Danzo, that is barbaric of you to think such a thing. The temperature got dangerously low and Naruto tipped his shades to stare at Danzo with cold blue eyes. He smirked as he said coldly, try it, bastard, and you will face the unleashing of the Kyuubi. The civilian council and advisors paled in fear as Naruto continued, I am the only one who can control the Kyuubi due to the Yondaime seal. Surely you don't want Konoha decimated along with thousands of lives on your heads. I could destroy the city if I wanted to, and the reason that is holding me back is because that there are some good people here, or maybe I could just kill you guys and everyone who has crossed me except the clan heirs, the Hokage, and some of the women and children. Plus you can't because you would have the Aburame, Inazaka, Sarutobi, and me on your heels. Danzo gritted his teeth, damn you, Sarutobi, the boy is too independent now. If I had him en route, this would have never happened. Naruto said with his finger on his chin, maybe I should defect to Kumo or Suna, better yet, IWA. I'm sure that they would welcome my power along with the Demon of the Mist and his apprentice. Danzo said quickly, that wouldn't be necessary. Uzumaki, you are free to go. Meeting adjourned. Everyone filed out of the room past Naruto, glaring at him. Shibi and the original Ino Shikacho nodded at Naruto, leaving him and Hayashi facing each other alone. I am guessing this is the part where you threaten me and tell me to stay away from your daughter, any? Naruto said. The Hyuga head replied, you saved my daughter's life, I am grateful, so I will tolerate you for the moment, but you will lose control to it, and prove that you are dangerous. Naruto replied coolly, are you so sure, Hayashi-sama? Do you doubt the sealing of the Yondaime? I have not lost control in 12 years, what makes you so sure now? Hayashi said, let's not think about that, what I would do to you. Naruto said, don't you mean can't? After all, I would have the Kyuubi's power at my disposal and could easily destroy you, any? Hayashi said, just don't hurt her. Naruto said as he walked out, oh, I won't do that. Unlike you, word of advice, if you want her to not isolate you, you best start kissing up real good. Courtyard. Naruto was walking back to his home until he had the strange feeling that he was being followed. He whipped around, pulling out of his cloak a mini crossbow. A/N. Looks like a miniature version of Van Helsing's crossbow. This idea was recommended and owned by Snake 1980, aiming at a square rock? The Jinchuriki sighed. Okay, Konohamaru, come out, and your friends too. I can sense your chakra signatures. Billows of smoke came out from under the rock and there were fits of coughing. Konohamaru said, Udon, you used too much gunpowder. Udon shot back, don't blame me. Moegi knocked most of the bombs out of my hand. The smoke cleared to reveal the Konohamaru core. What's with the shades? I thought you wanted to create your own image, not copy mine. Naruto said with a raised eyebrow. I do, but until I make Genin wanna play ninja with us? Naruto said, sure, my sensei won't show for 2 hours anyway, I got time to kill. Then Sakura came up and greeted Naruto. Oh hi Naruto, who are these three here? The Jinchuriki said, introducing the academy students. These are my friends Moegi, Konohamaru and Udon. Konohamaru asked, Naruto, is she your girlfriend? Sakura blushed a bit as Naruto replied, well, Sakura is a girl and she is a friend, so in that way yes. Relationship-wise I don't know, it is up to her in time. Konohamaru nodded and turned to Sakura. Got ya. So Sakura, would you like to play ninja with us? Sakura smiled. Sure, I will play with you guys. Konohamaru smiled and he along with his friends ran while Naruto and Sakura chased them. When Konohamaru veered around the corner, he crashed into someone hard. Ow, that hurt. A masculine voice said. The honorable grandson looked up to see a 13-year-old boy wearing a cat-like suit and purple makeup ahem. Excuse me, I mean purple war paint along with a blonde four-pigtailed girl. She was not fat, but a little thick with some muscle and had a giant iron fan strapped to her back. A/N hey, I would fuck Temari. You can't lie, she is hot. The boy grabbed Konohamaru by the scruff of his shirt tightly. That hurt, you little shit stain. The girl said, don't, Kankuro, we will get in trouble. Naruto said, I'll put him down now. Kankuro replied, fuck you. Then the blonde teen appeared behind him with a glaive near his precious, and one of his crossbows at his neck. Wasn't asking, bitch. Now be a good little kitty, and put him down gently and slowly. Kankuro gulped, and did as he was instructed. Naruto said, good kitty, even a boy who wears his sister's makeup can understand simple commands. Now I am assuming that you are here for the Chunin exams? The girl nodded, we are. I'm Temari no Sabaku and you already met Kankuro. Naruto replied, Uzumaki Naruto and the girl is my teammate Sakura Haruno. The pretty boy in the tree is Sasuke Uchiha, so I assume that you know the one with the gourd on his back is your third teammate. Everyone including Temari and Kankuro looked up to see Sasuke with his ever-present scowl on his face along with the red-haired boy hanging upside down. Jigara, Kankuro said, paling in fear. Gaara crossed his arms. Kankuro, what did I say? Kankuro answered, not to get involved. Gaara shunned down in a swirl of sand to appear beside Temari. Good, now I advise you not to do it again or I'll kill you. Naruto sheathed his glaive and crossbow while Sasuke jumped down. Gaara said, sorry to cause you such a ruckus, I look forward to fighting you too, Uchiha Sasuke, Uzumaki Naruto. The three Sunanins walked away while Naruto sent the kids home for the day. Then Team 7 left, but Naruto stopped to stare by tipping his shades at another tree for a moment, and then continued walking. After they left, another trio of ninja dropped to the ground, shaking in fear. Those eyes of his, he's dangerous. We must avoid him at all costs, or we'll be killed, the bandaged one said. 2 hours later Sasuke said, so the Chunin exams are a week from now. Kakashi nodded, yep, all of the rookie teams will be there, so I want you three to train for the week. We will not be taking any missions until after the exams are over. Well, Ja-eni. After Kakashi poofed away, Sasuke walked off, eager to train and fight strong ninjas such as Gaara while Naruto asked, hey, Sakura, are you okay? Sakura said, I'm fine. Naruto replied, are you sure? Because normally this is usually the time you go and ask Sasuke for a date, or something. Sakura replied, after when Sasuke asked about that ritual thing, it kinda turned my affection for him off. So I was wondering if you have a scroll with jutsu or a training regiment that I can follow. Naruto smiled, I see that you're serious very well. He reached inside his cloak and gave her a scroll. I wrote this in case you wanted to get stronger. There is a training schedule, 1 B-rank jutsu, and a few C-rank jutsu. I prefer that you learn the C-rank for the Chunin exam. Your chakra capacity is very low so you won't be able to perform it, Sakura said, arigato, Naruto. Then she ran off and Naruto thought, I'd better prepare for the exam too since Gaara is a Jinchuriki as well. Thanks, Yumi-sensei. Yumi replied, you're welcome, just be sure to find a seal master to help you with his seal. That damn priest must be jacking with Kishi's mind. A week later Team 7 arrived at the academy to see a weird bull-haired kid get knocked down by 2 older genin. Tenten moved to help him up. Please just let us through. One of the genin guarding the door said, hey, we are saving your asses from the Chunin exams. We know what it's like since we failed them 3 times. Then Sasuke arrogantly said, for someone who failed the exam, you sure know how to put genjutsu up very well. Drop it, I got business on the 3rd floor. Naruto sighed, slapping his hand on his head. Team, the genjutsu was to fool the idiots who couldn't see through it and rule out the weaklings. Now you just made it harder for all of us. The bull-haired kid along with Tenten and Neji approached them. Hi, I'm Rock Lee. Would you like to go out on a date with me? I'll protect you with my life. Lee said. Sakura said, that's sweet and all, but I am not looking for a relationship right now. Tenten winked at Naruto, who smirked at this. Neji scowled at him and Naruto turned to him, tipping his shades to make Neji flinch at his cold azure eyes. If you try anything with Hinata-chan, I will make sure that you will never see the sun again. Neji moved back and Team 7 walked upstairs. Then Lee and Tenten followed with Neji a few feet behind. His eyes, was he serious? No, I'm a genius. Plus it is his fate to be a loser and failure in life. Neji thought to himself. But he couldn't shake the feeling that Naruto would carry out his word. Chapter 11, The Aspects of the Mind. So Sakura did come after all. Kakashi said. What do you mean? She asked her sensei. If you or your teammates came without each other, then I would have to bar you guys from the exams. Naruto said. Why did you tell us this sooner? Kakashi replied. Because one of you, Sasuke Temikov, would have pressured her to take it. Naruto said. Logical explanation. But that person must learn that teamwork is the key to victory. Kakashi said. Right? Anyway, give them hell and protect one another. Kakashi moved from the door and Naruto flourished his trenchcoat. Time to screw people over royally. The Jinchuriki kicked the door open and everyone turned their heads to see Team 7. The fuck y'all looking at? Never seen a shinobi before? The ninjas glared at them, focusing their killing intent on him. But the blade smirked as he drew his and Yumi's killing intent to blast them, making them quake in fear. Suddenly Sasuke was glomped by Ino, Sasuke-kun, I was so lonely it must have been unbearable with forehead on the team. To Naruto and Ino's surprise, Sakura didn't even retaliate to the barb on her forehead nor shouted at Ino for hanging on Sasuke. Hell, none of them noticed Sakura's change in wardrobe, A/N. I failed to mention it in the last chapter, but Sakura's wardrobe is the one from the third movie of Naruto, The Moon Kingdom. I thought it fitted her nicely. Sakura wardrobe change for Sasuke and you cut your hair, Ino said. Sakura fingered her locks. I figured that it was a liability to me, Ino. Naruto smirked. Wow, Sakura did a complete 180 in a short period of time. She is taking this seriously. Shikamaru sighed. Geez, this whole exam is a drag. I just want to watch the clouds. Choji munched on his sour cream and onion chips. Then teammate came up and Kiba greeted them. Hey guys, it seems all the rookies are here together. Naruto said, it seems that way, Kiba. He turned to Hinata. Hey, Hina-chan, how have you been? Hinata smiled. I have been well, and you? Naruto kissed the back of her hand, causing Kiba, Shino and Sakura to smile, Team 10 to gape at the scene and Sasuke to scowl even further. Better now that you're here. Hinata giggled. Oh stop. Sasuke thought, not only he is getting stronger and killed before me, but he got a girlfriend too. He looked at Sakura. Sakura is finally changed. Maybe I can get her to be my bitch since she likes me and all. Sasuke asked, hey Sakura, what do you say after the exams, we go on a date? Ino's eyes widened at her crush's question, but Sakura's answer shocked everyone including her. Sorry Sasuke, I am not looking for a relationship right now. I decline your request. She said. Sasuke said, listen, but the Uchiha stopped because of Naruto with a glaive dangerously close to his neck. Finish that sentence, and I will make a second mouth in your throat. The arrogant asshole gulped and slowly nodded, then Naruto removed the glaive and put into his cloak. Sakura said, thanks, Naruto. Ino blinked. Okay, what the hell just happened and when the hell you two got together? Sakura answered, a week ago. Oh, which reminds me, nice dancing you two. Hinata said, how do you know about that? The only ones there were Tenten, my cousin, me and Narukuin. Sakura said, somebody recorded it and posted it on YouTube. So far it had 739 views on it. Naruto smirked, well, somebody is going to have a heart attack. Then a silver-haired ninja with glasses walked up and said, geez, you are such a noisy bunch. I assume that all of you are rookies. Naruto said, may I ask who are you? The boy said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm Yakushi Kabuto. Sakura said, you seem to know about this exam. Is this your second time? Kabuto said, no, this is my seventh. The exams are held twice a year. Shino said, your failure is a good thing. I assume that you collected valid information to help you pass hopefully this time. Kabuto said, you're right, all this information is on my ninja info cards. Yumi said, this kid believes in the heart of the cards. I should stop watching Yu-Gi-Oh! But on a side note, he smelled like snakes. Grr, he is a spy for Orochimaru. Naruto thought, wait, Yumi, he may be a discarded apprentice like Mitarashi-san. Let's see what he does. Kabuto drew a card and channeled chakra into it. These cards respond to my chakra only. Here is the number of ninja from each village participating in the exams. Sasuke asked, do you have information on individuals? Kabuto nodded and Sasuke said, Sabaku no Gaara, Rock Lee, Niji Hyuga and Naruto Uzumaki. Teammate, Sakura and Naruto frowned while Ino asked, Sasuke-kun, why do you want to know about that baka? Sasuke growled, shut up, wench. This is none of your concern. Kiba said, hey, she was just asking a question, Uchiha. There is no reason for you to act like an ass because you got rejected. Sasuke said, I am tired of weak fangirls. They are nothing but a waste of time. Ino looked like she was about to cry, but Naruto held an arm in front of her. That may be true, but instead you could have let her down gently. But you chose to crush her heart completely. Hinata and Sakura comforted Ino while the boys glared at him, but Sasuke ignored them. The information? Kabuto said, oh right. Sabaku no Gaara, 8C rank, 1B rank. His teammates are Kankuro and Temari. He has never gotten a scratch on a mission before. Rock Lee, 15D rank, 3C rank. His taijutsu is exceptional, but he has no ninjutsu or genjutsu. His teammates are Niji Hyuga and Tenten Higurashi. Niji Hyuga is the same as his teammate Lee, but he utilizes the Juken style of the Hyuga clan along with his Dijutsu, the Byakugan. Naruto Uzumaki, 20D rank, 1B rank, 1A rank. Alias, Blade of Konoha. His taijutsu, ninjutsu and kenjutsu along with weaponry is exceptional, almost near the weapon mistress. Tenten Higurashi, but no known genjutsu. His teammates are Sakura Haruno and Sasuke Uchiha. Anyone else? Naruto said, yeah you? Kabuto said, me? Naruto said, you said that you have information on everyone here. You might come after one of us during the exam and use that information against us. Kabuto hesitated and then drew his card. Yakushi Kabuto, 35D rank, 12C rank. Taijutsu and medic skills are exceptional. Ninjutsu and genjutsu are hardly used. Teammates are Yoro Akado and Nasumi Tsurugi. Naruto thought. He hesitated. He is hiding something. Yumi said, I'm right. He is in league with Orochimaru. Naruto thought. We alert the proctor, and if his spy is here, then Orochimaru is not far away. Kabuto said, now the ones that you should watch out for are Iwa, Aim, Kiri, Suna and Kusa. Oto is a new village, so there is no threat from them. Dosa whispered, did you hear that? He said that we are insignificant. Sokka said, really? What do you say that we teach him a lesson? Kin nodded and the Odo team weaved through the crowd. Sokka leapt into the air, throwing shuriken. Kabuto dodged and Dosu appeared before him, revealing his melody arm. Dosu was about to swipe at Kabuto until Naruto blocked it with his arm. Enough, save your energy for later, he said coldly. And the door blasted open to reveal Ibiki and a group of Chunin proctors came in. Oh Oto, no misbehaving or we will be giving you the boot, Ibiki said. Dosu said, sorry, I guess we were a little excited. Kiba muttered, I call bullshit on that statement. Ibiki shouted, alright, you sons of bitches, get your asses up here and pick a number. Naruto muttered, wow, either this guy is riled up or pissed off at something. The genin, one by one, went and pulled out numbers to find their seating arrangements. Naruto found himself sitting next to his girlfriend and Ino. Well, this is pleasant, I get to sit by Hina-chan and keep an eye on Ino. She seems a little down with that comment from team. He muttered, whispering the last part. Hinata blushed, hearing the first part. Nice to see you too, Naruto-kun. Ibiki said, oh, lovebirds, no love fest. Naruto retorted while flipping the bird, you are just mad because you're not getting some with somebody. Ibiki narrowed his eyes, what did you say? I could have you kicked out. Naruto said in a bored tone, oh, you will try, Scarface, you will try. The Chunin and genin paled in fear at the exchange of words. The Kyuubi brat was battling words and insults against Ibiki Marino, the mind sadist. Then Ibiki smirked, you're interesting kid. I like you, now here are the rules. This is a written test with 10 questions. You each start off with 10 points, you miss 1, and then you will have 9 and so on. If you cheat, 2 points will be deducted. Also this is a team test to see how many points up to 30 your team can hold on to. You have exactly 1 hour to complete the test. Begin. The silence was broken with the rustling of papers and people steadfastly working to answer the questions. Sneaky bastard, he wants us to cheat. First, he scared the genin into answering the questions carefully, covering up the fact that you only lose 2 points for cheating. Naruto thought. He looked at Hinata, seeing that she was discreetly using her Byakugan. He whispered, hey, are you done? Hinata gave him a slight nod, then Naruto took her paper and copied it, knowing that Ibiki and the proctors were watching. When he finished, the Jinchuriki smiled at Ibiki, who smirked. That son of a bitch, he saw through that and made the test requirement. Mocking me, huh? Soon everyone was discreetly cheating for answers, but some were caught by Ibiki or one of the proctors courtesy of a thrown kunai. Ibiki purposefully threw one close to Naruto's head, but the Jinchuriki didn't move an inch as it passed and embedded itself into a genin's test slightly behind him. Number 38, you failed. One of the proctors called out, number 74, 29, you failed as well. Minutes later, Ibiki said, okay, time's up, now we will begin the 10th question, but there are some added rules to this question. The rules are for you to decide whether to take it or not. An AIM ninja shouted, what happens if we don't? What if we say no and don't take the question? Ibiki answered, easy, you failed along with your teammates. A random genin shouted, then of course we will take the question. The proctor chuckled ominously, but if you answer this question incorrectly you will never be able to take the Chunin exam ever again. A kunoichi shouted, that is some bullshit. Ibiki turned to her, making her flinch in fear, you got a problem with it, and then you can leave. Anybody else want to leave? Ino was about to raise her hand only for Naruto to grasp it and pull it downwards. Ino, you can do this. You don't listen to Sasuke at all. You may not have skills to defeat someone like him, but you are Ino Yamanaka, kunoichi and heiress of the Yamanaka clan. Don't give up, Naruto whispered. Ino was touched by his words and smiled at him, lowering her hand. Soon team after team left the room, leaving the Rookie 9, the Suna team, the Kusa team, 3 AIM teams, an IWA team, 6 Konoha teams, and 2 Taki teams. For everybody else that is here passes. Ibiki said with a smile. A loud shout of what? Pierced the tension in the room. Naruto said this test was not to answer questions, but to see our information gathering skills and use them discreetly. Notice how he gave us many opportunities to cheat when usually teachers disqualify you at the first glance. The 10th question was to see if you could handle the pressure. Leaders often have to make difficult choices with valuable information in their hands. A leap of faith as it may. You must take chances, be courageous and fearless. Those are the qualities of a leader. Ibiki said, continuing off the brat. The enemy or a third party notices you with information vital to them, they will do everything in their power to get it. He untied his bandana to reveal horrible burns, screw holes and scars. Most of the genin grimaced at the sight of Ibiki, the after effects of torture. Naruto thought, oh my Kami, who would do such a cruel thing? Sakura thought with a hand to her mouth. Ibiki put it back on as he said, the ability to make snap decisions and have courage, that is what it takes to be a Chunin. Suddenly a window busted and Naruto, reacting on his reflex, pinned the banner to the board with silver stakes. The bundle struggled a bit, and a purple-haired woman fell out of the banner, landing on her ass. Ibiki laughed. I guess that this will teach you not to come early anymore, huh, Anko? The woman known as Anko Mitarashi winced and shot a glare at Ibiki while Naruto walked up and pulled the stakes holding the banner in place. So you are the one who threw those stakes? She accused by pointing a finger at him. The Jinchuriki said, guilty as charged, Anko-san. It was just I have a reflex, I don't like surprises, you understand that, right, Hibi? Anko stiffened at her codename. She once disobeyed a direct order to save Naruto from a villager mob and was demoted to Tokubetsu Jounin, but she didn't mind consider she felt better kicking her superior's ass all over the place. Anko turned to Ibiki. Your test was too easy this time, you left 26 teams. Ibiki held his hands up. Hey, the kid figured it out and left them here. Anko said, whatever, in my test, I will cut them in half. I'm getting excited, I'll explain everything once we change location. Follow me. Ibiki the man collected the papers after everyone left with Anko. When he reached Naruto's, he noticed a small note at the bottom of the paper. Ibiki-san aka Scarface, nice effort with the torture, but I have experienced worse things than that. Also I believe that one Kabuto Yakushi is in league with Orochimaru, Snake Sannin, traitor of Konoha and gay pedophile. He has a faint smell of snakes, and when he was asking for information on himself, he hesitated for a moment. I suggested that 4 squads of ANBU tailed him. Judging by his history as the adopted son of the ANBU Medic Corps and training under him along with Orochimaru, he may be on par with seasoned ANBU or in terms, Kakashi Hatake. Jana, Naruto Uzumaki. Ibiki thought, Uzumaki Naruto interesting kid. Training Ground 44 welcome to the stage for the second test. Training Ground 44 also known as the Forest of Death. Anko called out. Naruto looked up at the forest. It doesn't look like much to me. Anko smiled. You're a spirited one. Then a kunai popped out of her sleeve, then thrown at the Jinchuriki and in return, Naruto threw a glaive at her. The Tokubetsu Jounin dodged it while the kunai was caught by Naruto. She appeared behind him and cut his cheek. Kids like you are the ones who always get killed first, hee. Then she licked the cut, spraying that red blood I love, but for someone who says that they have a reflex and hates surprises, your guard was relaxed. Naruto held up a glaive, which had a little blood on it. Like I said, I hate surprises. Anko felt her cheek and saw that her cheek was bleeding. The Jinchuriki licked the blood on his glaive, dango flavored. The special Jounin smirked. Heh, it seems we got some bloodthirsty ones here. Now before we begin the test, there's something I have to pass out. She began to pass out some papers. These are waiver forms. If you sign this, we will not be accountable for your deaths. The test involves 2 scrolls, an earth and a heaven scroll. You will be given either one. Find the ones that have the opposite scroll of yours and journey to the middle of the forest, where the tower is located. You will have 5 days to complete this task, and the only rule is that you can't open them or bad things will happen. Ino shouted. 5 days? Choji wailed. What about dinner? Anko answered. You're on your own. The forest is full of food, just watch out for man-eating beasts, poisonous plants, poisonous insects, etc. Okay, exchange your forms, then choose a gate to get ready to start. Sakura thought. I see, so you can't tell which team gets which scroll or who is carrying it. Everyone here is an enemy, and most likely someone will die in there. Each of the teams approached a gate after they took their scroll. Sasuke said, Hey Dobe, give me the scroll. Naruto sighed, knowing that the Uchiha would not relent, and reached into his pocket to give him the scroll. Sasuke took it and walked through the gate. Sakura said as she smirked, You gave him the fake one, didn't you? Naruto nodded. Naturally, I don't trust Emo Avenger. Now let's go and kick some ass. Chapter 12 Bloodline Revealed, Daystar. Okay, I say that we go and split up to cover more ground. Naruto began until the Emo Avenger boy wonder interrupted him. Oh Dobe, I'm the leader of this team. Naruto said. Oh really? Last time I checked, you couldn't track anything to save your life back at the academy. However, I used to live here. Sakura said. Naruto, do you live in an apartment? The Jinchuriki replied. Yeah, I do. But usually that landlord was always kicking me out on false accusations until I reported it when I was 8. Aji-san finally had the landlord fired and replaced. But I know where the edible food and fresh water is located at, and the dangers of the forest. So shut up and stick close to me when we move, Sasuke. Sasuke said. I am the leader of this team. Naruto said. Fine, we will leave it to democracy. Who votes for Sasuke to be the leader? Sasuke raised his hand while the others didn't. Naruto said. Okay, who votes for Sakura to be the leader? Sakura said. I don't want to be the leader, so who votes for Naruto to be the leader? Naruto and Sakura raised their hands while Sasuke crossed his arms. Then it is settled. I am the leader for the remainder of the second test. Now if you will excuse me, I have to give back to nature. Naruto ventured into the trees, leaving Sasuke and Sakura alone. So Sakura, will you go out with me? The offer still stands open. I will even forget that you voted against me. The Uchiha asked with a smirk. Sakura said coldly, After how you treated Ino and you ridiculed me for being weak, I will never go out with you, Uchiha Sasuke. My answer is hell no. Sasuke scowled. You dare to deny an Uchiha's request? Sakura looked at him straight in the eye. As far as I am concerned, yes I do. You hurt Ino gravely, and you have done nothing but thought of yourself. Sasuke said. I see, too bad. Sakura replied. Sorry, Uchiha. Sasuke said. I meant it's too bad for you. The Uchiha moved quickly against Sakura to restrain her hands firmly, and made sure to be slightly at her side, so she won't hit his groin. It would have been so much easier if you would have agreed to go out with me, but I guess that doesn't matter. Sakura shouted. Let me go. No, stop, let me go. Sasuke shouted. Just relax, it is just a kiss, it will all be over soon. You will enjoy it. Sakura said. No, no. Sasuke's lips came closer and closer until he was yanked by the back of his shirt to throw him into a tree, courtesy of Naruto. Naruto shouted. You bastard! I leave you for 2 fucking minutes to find you trying to force yourself on Sakura. Sasuke winced. She would have liked it too, though she likes me too. You remember, she likes to follow me around. Naruto growled dangerously. You are very lucky we need you for the exams, or else I would kill you where you stand. But for now. Naruto slammed a device on Sasuke's chest and placed the receiver on Sakura's wrist. If you even attempt to come in contact with ill or sexual intentions, that device will explode. She can touch you, but you can't touch her at all. It monitors your pheromones and anger levels toward her, so you can't do anything to her. Sasuke scowled. Damn you, Uzumaki. Uzumaki ignored him. You brought this on yourself, Sasuke. He turned to Sakura. Are you okay, Sakura? Sakura said, I'm better now. Naruto, thanks for coming in time. Naruto said, that aim ninja that tried to sneak up behind me while I was doing business was pretty weak, and to my luck, he happens to have an earth scroll, so let's head to the tower. No. He was interrupted as he moved along with Sakura under his arm and Sasuke behind him to avoid a futon de tapa. Why couldn't this be easy for once in my life? Naruto sighed as he readied his stance along with Sakura and Sasuke. The Kusa Kunoichi said, none of you blew away. Oh well, I guess I will have to kill you. Suddenly Sasuke and Sakura were frozen by her killing intent while Naruto could move. What the lady said. Naruto said, if you think that killing intent is going to get me, then you are wrong. I felt killing intent worse than yours. Naruto moved forward and attacked with a punch, but she dodged and went after his 2 teammates. Damn it, I will not let you do that. Naruto threw several kunai at the kunoichi, which she slowed down to dodge. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. A clone appeared next to him, and the clone threw him in front of the kunoichi. Kit, be careful, that is Orochimaru. Yumi shouted. Naruto thought, what? Oh well, that explains the freaky long tongue she just put out. According to Aji-san's files, Orochimaru was experimenting on a way to make himself immortal by switching bodies. Looks like the bastard perfected it. Naruto said, show your true face, Orochimaru. The kunoichi was shocked. Interesting, how did you know that it was me, Naruto-kun? Naruto tapped his nose. You smell of snakes. Now may I ask why you are here? Last time I checked, you're a S-rank criminal. Orochimaru ripped the face, revealing his smirk. I have come from the last Uchiha's body. Naruto said, now that sounded wrong on so many levels, but you just want the Sharingan, which has the ability to copy any jutsu with hand signs. Together with you abominable immortality jutsu, you could master a jutsu in a span of months. Orochimaru said, correct, Naruto-kun. Naruto said, please don't call me. One person is allowed to call me that. Orochimaru replied, step aside and let me claim my prize. Naruto flared his chakra, releasing Sasuke and Sakura from their hold. I will not let you have Sasuke. He may be an asshole, but he's a comrade. Sasuke took out 2 kunai and Sakura did the same to put them in a reverse grip. Orochimaru said, fine, I'll play with you 3 for the moment. Team 7 attacked in a zigzag pattern with them intermixing with each other. Sakura slashed at Orochimaru, who ducked to see Sasuke coming at him, poising to stab him. Orochimaru leaped back to meet Naruto's kick to the head. The Sannin flew towards Sasuke, who flipped through hand signs, Katan, Gakakyu no Jutsu. He blew the fireball at Orochimaru, who was caught in the blast. He's dead, Sasuke stated. Naruto said, not yet. A Sannin can't be brought down by Chunin level genin that easily. Orochimaru appeared out of the ground and bit his thumb to wipe blood on the contract of his arm. A huge brown snake came up from a plume of smoke and attacked Team 7. Naruto unsheathed his sword and attacked Orochimaru, fighting on top of the snake while Sasuke and Sakura threw projectiles to fend off the snake. Naruto clashed with Orochimaru, who had brought out Kusanagi. The legendary Kusanagi no Tsurugi. I believe I will take that from your dead hands. Orochimaru said, let's see you try. They pushed each other and exchanged strikes, sparks flying from each other due to the friction and power of their strikes. Sasuke and Sakura together finally had the snake dispelled by throwing kunai and shuriken into its open maw. Naruto and Orochimaru, free falling in the air, were still clashing with each other, but Naruto was losing ground fast. Then the snake Sannin saw an opening and kicked him away, flipping through hand signs, Katan, carrier Enden. The fire torch came at Naruto, but he substituted with a log and appeared a few feet away from him. You will not interfere. I will have Sasuke-kun's beautiful body, Naruto replied as he stood up. Go screw yourself, it looks like I have no choice but to use it. To tell you the truth, I dislike bloodlines. People tend to parade their bloodlines like it is the greatest weapon when it is best to keep it as a trump card. They eventually become arrogant, and tend to get themselves killed. Me, on the other hand, I prefer to fight with my own strength, and when push comes to shove I use it. Orochimaru said, you're bluffing, you don't have a bloodline. Naruto chuckled, did Kabuto tell you that? Orochimaru thought, shit, he found out about Kabuto. How? Naruto said, you are the first one to see me reveal it. Allow me to introduce you to the Daywalker bloodline. Daystar. Suddenly a dark aura of power surrounded Naruto, and tattoos appeared on his skin since he discarded his trenchcoat for more mobility. His nails sharpened, stretching the ends of the gloves, and his fangs elongated and hung slightly over his mouth. Naruto let out a primal roar that chilled Sasuke, Sakura and Orochimaru's bones. That is his bloodline? It is nothing special compared to the Uchiha bloodline. Sasuke thought. This chakra, it feels dead yet alive. Orochimaru thought. Sakura thought, Whoa, this is Naruto? Then a silhouette form of his mentor blade stood over Naruto's persona and the Jinchuriki said with a feral smile, let's dance. Naruto attacked with animalistic ferocity and unpredictability, making the snake Sannin go on the defensive. Orochimaru tried to take out Kusanagi out of his mouth, but Naruto grabbed his throat and ripped the sword out, rupturing Orochimaru's throat and cutting his tongue. The Kusanagi tried its defense mechanism, which Orochimaru thought was going to work, but Naruto used the Kyuubi chakra to repress it. Well, I did one part of my threat, now I have to carry out the other one. The Jinchuriki attacked again, making Orochimaru dodge and block with a kunai to fend off his attacks. The prolonged battle was making Orochimaru very tired from blocking, but Naruto seemed to be fired up and have boundless ends of energy. His moves are fast and fluid, but wild and unpredictable. Shit, I can't last long. Then Naruto finally got through his defense and blood sprayed as Orochimaru's arm was sliced off. Aw, son of a bitch, my arm, my arm. The Sannin screamed. Naruto looked at the bloody Kusanagi. I missed, but at least you won't be able to use any jutsu. Good thing I used this since the poison surrounding the wound makes it useless for you to get another limb. The snake Sannin gritted his teeth. You bastard, damn you. I will deal with you later. But first Orochimaru quickly shunned Shin and bit Sasuke on the neck, a gift for Sasuke-kun. He will seek me for power as long as he still harbors hatred for his brother. Naruto tried to stab him, but Orochimaru sank into the ground. Damn! Sasuke screamed in pain, clutching at his neck, and Sakura knelt down to tend to him. Damn it, he got away, Naruto shouted. Sakura called out, Naruto, we better get Sasuke to the tower to get treatment for that mark. Naruto picked up Sasuke and said, let's go. The quicker we get to the tower, the sooner we get that hickey off his neck. Sakura followed behind him as she nodded. Right. Tower right. Now let's open the scrolls. I think this message indicates that we should open the scrolls now, Naruto said, looking at the Hokage's message. Sakura nodded and Naruto set down Sasuke on the floor to grab the Earth Scroll. Sakura grabbed the Heaven Scroll and they both opened it at the same time. Both scrolls had the kanji for human. Naruto looked at it. What the fuck, human? Oh shit! Sakura, drop them, they are summoning scrolls. The two of them threw them and smoke blasted upwards. It cleared to reveal Irika. Wow, that was fast. It only took you guys about 8 hours to get here, though you didn't break the record. Naruto said, no time for celebrating. Sensei, listen, Orochimaru is here and he placed, well, more like bit some kind of seal on his neck. Irika's eyes widened. What? Give me Sasuke. I will give him to the Hokage to seal it up. Naruto handed Sasuke to Irika, who shunned Shin to the Hokage's office. You two stay here for the rest of the 5 days. Naruto and Sakura nodded at Irika. Then the Jinchuriki said, Night Stalker. The tattoos receded into his body and Sakura asked, so you have a bloodline, what does it do? Naruto replied, the Daywalker bloodline, it gives me a boost of strength, speed, power and agility. I have heightened senses and flexibility, and I also have a higher pain tolerance than usual along with my regeneration ability. Sakura said, regeneration ability? Naruto said, my body tend to heal faster than yours or anybody for that matter. This is a permanent effect and it is always on. Sakura commented, that is convenient. It allows you to survive longer when you have it on, and thanks again for saving me from Sasuke. Naruto said, no worries, are you going to press charges on him? Sakura's eyes hardened as she said, hell yeah, after what he tried to do to me and how he insulted Ino, he needs to be punished. I don't care if he is an Uchiha. Naruto said, I figure as much, but it will be hard especially since the council love to blow smoke up his ass to make him happy. Sakura said, you are right, Naruto said, but luckily, he pulled out a small device from under her headband. I always happen to come up one step ahead. Sakura said, when did you? Naruto answered, I planted when I told you had something in your hair and Sasuke was easy to do. I bumped into him, slipping another one in his pocket. With those 2 recorders, you will be able to win along with my testimony. The civilian council, including your father, will have no choice but to suspend Uchiha from his ninja duties after the exams. Sakura said, I can't believe you bugged me. Naruto said, I had no choice. If we somehow got separated, I would have used that to find you, and I suspected that Sasuke would try to bother you again since he doesn't like to take no for an answer. Sakura said, that is true, you like to think ahead. Naruto said, that is one of the rules I was taught, always anticipate and think 2 steps ahead. Oh, I forgot my coat. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. A clone appeared and Naruto ordered it to go and retrieve it. Well, in the meantime, are you able to perform those jutsu? Sakura said, I have gotten Katon Hausenka, Katon Gakakyu, and Katon Enden. Naruto said, you probably need more chakra to efficiently use those. Here, take this. He pulled out a Konohashu syringe filled with dark blue liquid. What is that? Sakura asked. Naruto said, this is a chakra serum. Unlike the soldier pill, this will have an immediate effect on you. You are limited to 3 only. Take more than that and you will experience chakra overload and die. It's perfectly safe and tested, thanks to my Kage Bunshins. Sakura took the 3 vials and said, thanks, Naruto. The Jinchuriki waved his hand, no problem, just use it when you are in danger. If you use it unwisely, you will lose or die. Sakura nodded, I got it. Naruto said, now let's see your taijutsu, then your ninjutsu. Dojo. Naruto discarded his armor to show his black muscle shirt and slipped into his stance. His left arm held parallel to his chest while his right arm was positioned downstairs. Show me what you got, Sakura. The cherry blossom nodded and proceeded to attack Naruto with a kick to the head, but the Jinchuriki ducked under it while twisting to kick her in the torso. She fell backwards only to push back and thrust both feet into his cheek. Naruto was surprised at her comeback and fell to the ground. Nice hit. I never thought you would come back so quickly. You have improved. Which means I shouldn't underestimate you now. Come on. Sakura moved in a zigzag pattern and aimed a punch at his torso. Naruto blocked it and did a machine gun punch combo, which is basically 3 hits in succession from the stomach to the upper chest to the face. A/N. See martial law from Tekken for reference. Sakura backed up only for Naruto in front of her, giving her a palm thrust. Naruto thought, it looks like I am gonna have to rile her up a bit. He taunted, come on, you will never beat Sasuke at this rate, or maybe even Ino. That jab made Sakura snap and she began to try and hit the daywalker. Naruto dodged her punch and Sakura grabbed him and tried to knee thrust him, but Naruto put his hand on top of her knee and pushed it away. Then he broke her hold on her and sent a high kick to her chin. Sakura sidestepped and grabbed his leg to throw him using his momentum. Naruto flipped in the air and landed on all fours, then did a Shaolin spin kick and did a capoeira move to trip her. Then Naruto got up and said, good job, your anger helps fuel your strength, but you must remain calm as well, harnessing it, Sakura. Sakura panted, alright. Naruto said, we will rest for a few minutes and then you will show me your ninjutsu. Sakura said, why did you help me? Naruto said, you wanted to get stronger. Obviously you never had a schedule, so I gave you it. Sakura said, but I was so mean to you back then. Naruto interrupted, Sakura, I have learned to forgive and forgot the old Sakura that was a fangirl and like Sasuke to a borderline obsession died the day you asked me for help. You are Sakura, the strong kunoichi now, and I hope Ino will follow your example when she sees you fight. Sakura blushed, thank you, Naruto. Naruto said, alright, let's see your progress. Sakura nodded while standing up and flipped through hand signs, Katan, Hausenka no Jutsu. She gathered up chakra in her chest and expels it, sending 7 small fireballs at the dummies. Good job, Sakura. Next one. Naruto commented. Sakura flipped another set of hand signs, Katan, Enden. Sakura expels a large stream of fire from her mouth, holding it for 10 minutes. Amazing, I never thought you could hold it for that long with your chakra capacity. I believe that this should be your limit. Naruto commented, but Sakura said nope, this is the last one I learn and after that, it should be my limit. Katan, Ryuka no Jutsu. A long stream of fire which took a form of a dragon darted across a small line and crashed into the wall, charring it. Naruto thought to himself, she has an uncanny ability to use jutsu to its full potential, but her chakra should be at least high gen, and how did she get to low Chunin chakra reserves in 1 week and less? Sakura said, that is my limit. I can use Hausenka 5 times by itself, Ryuka 2 times by itself and Katan, Enden twice by itself. Naruto said, I never thought you could do that in 1 week, Sakura. I am impressed. You are using chakra rings, aren't you? Sakura smiled, how did you know? Naruto said, I thought it was funny that you could use that last C-rank jutsu since it requires a lot of chakra than the Enden. Your chakra reserves should be only high genin by now, but you showed that you have low Chunin reserves and there is only one explanation for that: you store at least half of your chakra each day into those rings. Sakura said, I never knew that you were so smart. Naruto said, deception is a shinobi's best tool next to information. Just keep on doing what you are doing. It is a great method since you have low Chunin reserves. By the end of the 5 days, you should have at least mid Chunin reserves. Sakura said, right, let's get to our rooms. I am tired from that battle along with the spar and jutsu. Naruto said, that is okay, I am a bit tired myself. The two of them walked toward their rooms to meet Gaara and his team. When did you 3 get here? Naruto asked. Kankuro answered, about 4 hours. Naruto said, damn, that was fast. I wanted to break the record. Temari said, where is the cute brooder? Sakura gritted her teeth at the word cute as Naruto said, the sick bay, he got a nasty bite, but he should be okay in a few days. Gaara said, good, then I can kill him along with you. Naruto said, let's not get hasty now, Gaara-san. We will fight each other eventually. A voice said, that is true, I hope you survive so I can fight you as well. They turned to a team of waterfall ninja. Who are you 3? Sakura asked politely. There was a tall hooded figure covered in black with a red-haired girl with black eyes wearing a red gi and black ninja shoes. On the right of the hooded figure, there was a green-haired girl with red-orange eyes wearing a light gray shirt and top. Underneath the shirt was a fishnet shirt, and she was wearing ninja heels. The red-haired girl said, my name is Natsumi Kamamura. The girl said, I'm Fu. The hooded figure said, my name will be revealed in due time, but not yet. In the meantime, you can call me V. Naruto thought, why does he seem familiar to me? And Fu, she has an aura of demonic power. Is she a Jinchuriki? Yumi said, the hooded guy, I have no idea about that. But Fu, she is indeed a Jinchuriki of the Shichibi, and I am sure that Shichibi informed her already. Naruto noticed Fu's face changed from neutral to surprise. A/N, it is Nanabai or Shichibi. I will use either one probably, so to warn you if you guys get confused. Then Naruto said, it is nice to meet you 3. I hope to fight you guys as well. Let's go, Sakura-chan. Sakura nodded and bowed before leaving with Naruto. Hakureisaiga, who is the hooded figure? What will happen with 3 Jinchuriki in the Chunin exams? What if Naruto wins the Chunin exams? Sasuke bashing, And thanks for watching my video till the end. If you enjoy this content, then do consider subscribing to my channel. And leave a like if you guys need the next part. Comment down and thanks for watching the video and see you guys in the next video.